Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
The following is a world-class Bullshitters exclusive.
Folks, we're live. It's Friday the 13th, and you know what that means? It's time to drink and watch some horror movies. Tonight I'm joined by Nick, as always, and with us tonight is a special guest all the way from the R-rated show. Say hello to Josh. Oh no, my audio cut out. Nick, take control for just a second.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're having technical difficulties doing this, but you know, it's been a while, but you know, we're trying to get back into it. But hopefully Jeff can get his audio fixed. Josh, you there, buddy? Did you go take a piss? Is that what happened? Is that what happened? Whoa. But yeah, is everybody ready for tonight for the two movies? Everybody in the chat, ready for Friday the 13th Part 6 and Freddy Vs Jason?
Hey guys, can you hear me now? Hey,
yes,
what's up?
Yes.
You know, I switched mics and it worked, and then when you went live, it stopped working. So sorry about that. But
no, you're fine.
Happy Friday the 13th! I'm freaking stoked to watch some Friday the 13th movies. Ready for some Jason. We finally got a Friday the 13th this year, man. So I'm super excited to be on here. And also, thank you so much for inviting me. Awesome movie, thank you.
Dude, I'm glad you're here. After we went to the reunion in June, I was like, we need to have you on for this. This needs to happen with Josh.
Yeah, you had Friday fresh on the brain because you and I we invaded Camp Novi Bosco in New Jersey together, and that was the first time because even though you and I had podcasted together and stuff over the years, we never met in person. So you flew out to New Jersey and we did the Camp Crystal Lake tour. Mm-hmm. And it was a lot of fun. It was great to meet you in person. So
yeah, man, no, it was wonderful. I had a wonderful time. We had a wonderful time. Seeing the town where you see the beginning of the movie, seeing the campsite and kind of figuring out where everything's shot and how it's shot was interesting. You know, it was great, man. It was a wonderful time. We got to meet a lot of the celebrities. Actually, I'm going to get a link. Let's see. I'm going to get the link to the video that you made for it and put that in the chat. So this way,
oh yeah, good idea.
People can enjoy it and really dig it because because like I think I shot a bunch of stuff and I just didn't have the time to put it together, and you did a wonderful job of putting it together.
Yeah, and in a way it was a collaborative vid between me and you because you shot some stuff, I shot some stuff, and then I kind of just cut it all together and did a little narrative over it. So it's a very long video. It's like maybe 15-20 minutes long, but what was the highlight of the event for you? Like for me, I really loved meeting Harry Manfredini, man. I thought he was really cool.
Was I got to say him. He was cool because it's always one of those things. I've never met the guy, so I didn't know how he was. Super nice.
Yeah.
Knew all the stuff. Answer a question. Even give us a little tidbit about recording new stuff for a new game coming out.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
And just to give you guys a visual, we were in the cabin. Which one was that? Okay, it was the cabin. Which scene was shot in there?
It's the one where it's the one with the kitchen where they have like the pantry and stuff. It's the main one, where the fireplaces and stuff it's one where they played naked Monopoly. That's what it is.
Right. So they actually had these celebrities for Friday the 13th. You know, the actors and stuff were in each separate cabin. So you go from one cabin to the next and get your autographs or whatever. But the first guy we met was the what do you call it? The musician who wrote all the music for Friday the 13th. His name's Harry Manfredini, and he signed. We both got a couple LPs. We had Friday the 13th Part 3. Disco Jason, we got that and LP, double LP signed. That was pretty sweet. And then we kind of we just did a whole bunch of stuff that day. We did a lot of walking, man.
Oh yeah. What is it? Even I guess the area where they had the movie going the entire day.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know what you call it, the
It was
cafeteria
like
or
it was like the cafeteria hall or whatever. And it's so funny because we did all the sightseeing outside the camp. So we went to like all the town shots and stuff like that in the graveyard. And they were like, let's go to Blairstown and get Blairstown Diner and get lunch. So we did that. And then literally they had lunch waiting for us at the actual event.
yeah.
So we we were kind of like sitting there half-heartedly nibbling on sandwiches that we paid for. Because we didn't want to waste it, but we were already full because we had like BLTs or something at Blairstown Diner. But all in all, it was a good day. We sure as hell burned all those calories off. And
Yeah, dude. Walking up and down the whole thing. I love the ridiculous gift shop stuff they had. Like they basically had their own catalog of gifts.
Yeah, they had what was it, like $150 or $175 slice of cabin log.
Yeah,
it was literally like a framed piece of log. It was $175 or something. I picked up a few things. I got like this cool bandana, and I think like a Crystal Lake camp water and sand bottle or something like that. Just little trinkets that were like marked up 3,000%. But you're like, we're here. Let's do it anyway. So
yeah. I got the same bottle. I got the shot glass as well because I just collect. I collect I don't collect shot glasses from states. I collect random shot glasses from like places I've been in events and things things I go to. So that was my thing. So I got that. That's my my pantry. I
got the shot glass you gave me. I'm looking right at it. It's actually right next to my Camp Crystal Lake water. My Angry Mother water. Sitting right there. It's too bad I don't have some I don't know, some fucking schnapps or something to shoot tonight, but I'm just doing shitty beer tonight. So,
what are you drinking, Nick?
Actually, I have the last 2 Rhino darts, in my fridge that I'm gonna drink. Those are going right now, and then I'll go and pick out whatever I got today. I got some Blue Moon today, so that'll be what the other stuff I drink. So.
I got some cheap shit for a cheap movie. I got Burnett's vodka because I don't fucking care.
Dude, I was gonna be fancy and get what is it? My uncle told me about this like Spanish drink that's like wine and Coca-Cola, and I was gonna do that, but I'm like, no, I'll just get beer. Fuck it.
I'm making like a screwdriver, and then because I had pineapple flavored Perrier, I put that on the top. I'm like, that just tastes good now. So, but I did get expensive orange juice. This shit's like $7. So I figure if I'm gonna drink, why not enjoy it with these? I'm gonna drink with these fine people in the chat today. Hail to everybody in the chat, folks. The description says it all. This is our Friday the 13th live watch. Now this is only gonna stay live tonight on the channel, and then it's going away. We're gonna put it up for the members and stuff like that because the algorithm doesn't like us to have live streams up, and we're not gonna delete the live stream. But folks. You know the drinking rules. We'll put those on screen right now. It would be nice if we could top our Captain Marvel drunk stream where we all passed out. Nick, remember that one?
Dear God, man. Dear God.
That was the ugliest one.
It makes me feel good to hear you say that because it takes some of the pressure off me. I'm like, these guys, if they're gonna pass out on their own stream, then I'm all in the clear if I fucking pass out.
We've done it multiple times. That's the thing.
People want aquarium, Jeff. So
aquarium.
When was the last time you guys did a watch along? It's been a while, huh?
Over a year.
Yeah.
Because just like with Jeff moving back and completing the comic and trying to get things done and stuff, it's been hectic. So
yeah.
But I got another page of Bookbusters done today. The donut shop. We're
Nice
kicking.
going,
I got.
Man.
You saw Nick saw the first act. I got that back from the colorist. The second act is on the inker, and I'm finishing up what remains. And like I said, I'll be done my part this year. I'll take care of getting all the behind-the-scenes stuff, and then I'll have it relaunched in time for the new Ghostbusters movie. So we'll be cashing in on that hype as well. So folks, people keep buying Stealing Solo. Took more to the post office today. We got some left. Go to stealingsolo.com to get it before it's gone. But Wokebusters is going to be amazing. Every time I go to a con, Nick's been there, people stop and stare at the banner. So get yourselves a copy. If you're over on Indiegogo, you can get a first edition one that'll be signed by me. But if you want to wait till the relaunch or something else, that's cool. But get yourselves a copy because these books go quick. Now, people in the chat are asking, what are the rules? Well, it's $2 for a sip, $5 for a big sip, $10 for half your drink, and $20 for chug. We already got a $5. And Xavier and Sejorjan asked, do member chats count for a sip? Yeah, if you're a member, that'll count for a sip. So Sejorjan, thank you very much. This is my screwdriver for the evening. And thank you. And I hope it's not the only screwdriver of the evening. Like I said, I got the fancy juice tonight, so I want to pinky it up for everybody. Xavier to God with a $5.
Okay.
Says, Friday the 13th is my favorite horror franchise. Jason is my favorite killer, and the first Friday the 13th I owned was part 4, the final chapter. My favorite. Yes, Sejorjan, it just did. Thank you. 4 is good. I watched it the other night. It's, what do I want to say about 4?
4 is still always going to be, I think, technically the best one. Here I go. I'm going to get started already, man. Don't get me started on talking about Friday the 13th, but...
That's why we have you here. You're a fucking expert. Folks, make sure you subscribe to the R-Rated Shows channel because you can get a lot all this and a lot more.
Yeah, let me drop a link for your channel as well.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm an expert. The one thing about like going hard with the horror genre and becoming a fan and doing a YouTube channel is when you interact with fans who've been fans for much, like that. There's fans out there that know everything, and you become aware really quick that you're really a fan in training still. So like it's been great, like because I've had the channel 7 years, and the amount of horror shit that I've learned in that amount of time having a horror podcast and channel and all that stuff, just basically interacting with people who know so much more than me, it's been really awesome. So, but Friday the 13th is probably my favorite franchise, so I do know some stuff.
Sorry, I stepped away for a quick second. But,
no problem.
Oh God, Sejorjan sent in a 20. Oh.
But
right,
yeah, so technically, I would say part 4 is the best one. The best written characters, the best shot, I don't know, it's all around kind of like the best Jason, I feel like. Great kills, but the most fun. But for me, part 5 is always going to be my dead-on favorite. I know part 6 is kind of like everybody's gateway Jason movie. That's kind of like, I think, heralded as the general best Friday the 13th sequel. And I used to feel that way too, I guess, but it's really dropped down in the ranks for me over the years. And other movies have been elevated up. But it's still a great movie. It's it's kind of corny, and but it's got some good stuff in there. And Tom McLaughlin, I think, did the best he could. I think it's a well-directed movie. You could tell he's definitely like a movie fan. I've met him twice, actually. He's super cool. He's a big Kiss fan and stuff. So,
the director from part 5,
part 6.
Part 6. Okay, yeah.
He's told me a couple times that he's got a script ready to make for another sequel, and I think it has centers around the female cast taking down Jason. Essentially, is what he alluded to.
Okay, now I've seen a comic book like that as well. Actually, I found out last night that apparently there's a fan-made audiobook that a fan made like 3 different audiobooks that go for Jason Part X, where like it's Earth 2 and like he gets resurrected and then like he fights he goes to like some camp in the future on another planet and kills those kids, and he has to be taken down in the 3rd book. It's crazy. It's wild.
I'd like to chime in and tell you that I enjoy Friday the 13th Part 4 quite a bit. I think my favorite might be either 6 or 2. That's why we're watching 6 tonight, because I do love this movie.
Ooh, 2 is... But Two's good.
2's got that raw, mean-spiritedness that the first one had, but it has Jason, has better nudity, better kills. That one kill in the wheelchair that goes down the stairs backwards, that is the gnarliest fucking
in the face.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Dion, remember the times we would get drunk and just watch horror movie kills on YouTube?
Hell yeah, man. Some classics, baby.
Now, buddy, I gotta tell you, you got some drinking to do to catch up, and we got a $20 one already, so we're gonna have to drink our whole drink. But, what are you drinking tonight, first off?
I am drinking my favorite of the season, the Bell's Variety Pack. It's got the Bell's Two Hearted, Oberon, Change of Heart IPA, and Lager of the Lake. So I actually probably going to have to refill because I lost track of time watching 48 Hours with Hillary.
I'll stand in for him.
So after Jason, I got to run to the fucking liquor corner store and get another 12 pack.
And this is why I love him, because I hate horror movies.
Oh, folks, there was one time Hillary was out for her birthday, and we cleaned up the apartment, and we were going to, surprise her, like actually pop out and say surprise. So I knew she didn't like Chucky, so I low-key put it on the Wii, so when she came in to wonder where everyone else was, Chucky was on. It was mean. I'm sorry, Hillary.
I gotta say, by the way, you bring up Chucky, I've been really enjoying the show. We're in season 2. We're watching season 2, and then we're gonna jump on to season 3. It's been pretty good, man. It's very faithful to Chucky, that's for sure. Kind of meta.
I heard it was actually pretty damn good.
Yeah, I would recommend it.
I was gonna say I just watched Child's Play 2 last night after the show, so I've been in a Chucky mood. I've watched 1 and 2 over the last couple of nights, and
Nice.
To the chat who says, I thought you were gonna say, remember when we used to get drunk and push wheelchair kids down the stairs? Fuck, that's mean. That's not world class,
God.
man. I'm just gonna get this 21 out of the way from Xavier to God because we have more from our friend, or $20 one from Sejourgen because Xavier to God is chiming in with another awesome one that I want to talk about as well. He says tee hee, so I'm gonna drink the rest of the screwdriver and then make another one. All right, it's gonna be a party. So, Sejourgen just said tee hee, and that's all he said. So, unless he's talking about the villain from the James Bond film Live and Let Die, which I'm sure he's not, played by the actor Julius Harris, R.I.P. Boom, boom. God, I love Live and Let Die. Folks, if you're new to our drunk commentaries, we're going to turn on the movie in a minute. We're just letting everybody get set up, and I guess we're pre-drinking. Excuse me, but then we're going to start the movie. I'll have a little timer pop up, but this time you can see us on camera so you can watch us drink together. So you can see how the night goes. And like I said, folks, this is going to be part of our initiative to do more streams, eventually all of our streams, on camera or from a studio. So be on the lookout for all of that. Just hit that thumbs up button to let YouTube know you enjoy this. By the way, Nick, Dion, Josh, obviously this is directed at you too, but this is more of a channel thing. I was working on the book today, and I got 4 emails like ding, 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 all copyright strikes from YouTube all at once.
Oh, man.
For what?
For videos from 3 years ago. You know that blue neon background that I put and talk over and have our logo for the outro?
Yeah.
They're trying to say that's something else copyright, so I had to sit and fight all those today.
Yeah.
This platform has changed.
Oh, dude,
we're going to
that's
figure out
happened
how
to
to
me.
dominate it, but we're going
Dude,
to win.
They're trying to
But
make
it's
it
more-
super advertiser friendly, man, and getting rid of,
Jeff.
anything that's not cookie cutter.
I've been getting hit with all kinds of copyright claims and stuff from videos from 6 years ago, dude. And all of a sudden I'm getting hits on it with people claiming my shit. I mean, and to be fair, some of my videos have these real obscure horror movies playing, because I do a watch along. But there's other stuff that just totally unrelated. I'll get copyright strikes, and I'm like, well, fuck it. What are you gonna do? You basically try to fight it, and they say no, and then you just move on with your life. But it's really frustrating when you put a lot of work into something, and then
Oh, yeah. Well, this isn't even an actual video with footage. It's just a 3D background of blue, and then these neon streaks that just move about that speed that my hand is going. So it's not even but the thing is, it's somebody else claiming that it's theirs. I'm here's the link to what I downloaded and used. So, whatever.
Yeah, they're really tightening up they're cinching the belt on content, man.
Well, folks, that's why we're over on Rumble. Help us grow over there, and check us out on Patreon to get more bonus content. And maybe one day, I was going to make a joke about maybe that's the only place you can get us. No, that's not the case. Don't worry. But let's drink again from our friend Xavier to God before we start the movie, folks. My mother bought me Friday the 13th, the final chapter, and A New Beginning when I was 6, so they're my faves. And I love Freddy Vs. Jason for the year it came out. Year you were also released, right?
Special edition.
This Natalie's orange juice should be a sponsor, because I don't want to sit and praise it, but it makes the Burnett's go down real easy.
Yeah, this Rhino Dart will
You're
hopefully
drinking
be a
for
sponsor
that
one
right
day.
now?
So,
Bro, this
Right.
is a
Why you
shitty
punch
movie,
me?
so I got
Rhino
shitty
Dart,
booze.
Rhino Dart.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's like, yeah, it's like, yeah. Jeff got like rot gut. That's what he got.
Yeah, he's gonna have it. Shit.
I don't want to remember tonight. All right. Um, we'll talk about a lot of our memories. We'll talk about some trivia. We'll have a lot of fun tonight during this movie. So, folks, if you have HBO Max, or it's just known as Max now, you can watch the movie along with us at home. I don't know where Freddy vs. Jason is streaming, so you could all use that.
Let me try to
Google
find that
machine.
real quick. Actually, let me see here. I assume everything is able to rent on Amazon. So
Yeah,
yeah,
Amazon.
actually,
YouTube.
Freddy vs. Jason is also on Max. So
Oh, shit. Well, you just have to have HBO Max for tonight then, folks, and then you
Yeah.
can join us. Also, too, on Patreon, we set it up to where you can watch the movies along with us. So we will have this on Patreon in about maybe a week and a half or so, and then you can drink along with us, watch along with us, and have even more fun with us.
oh yeah, definitely.
All right, guys, do you want to start the movie, or you want to drink our next drink from Xavier to God?
We can start. We can get the movie started and then quickly get it in there during the opening.
All right, so folks, get your timestamps set to 0 and press play right now. Hopefully, you're going to get a Paramount Mountain and some Kit Kat and some Ma coming up. Now, folks, I am going to periodically show you this screen. I'm not going to have it run the whole time so you can watch us drink. But this is the official stopwatch right now. We're at the 14-second mark, roughly. Terror Incorporated production.
Yep, right there with you, man. Right there with you.
All right, so I'm going to take this off the screen right now, folks, and get back to drinking. Okay, so our friend Xavier to God has a fuck, marry, kill. Hold on, let me get double windows open for this. I need to I justify buying a second monitor, right, Nick?
Yep.
All right, cool. Take it off on my taxes next year. Boom.
There you
Done.
go. It's a business expense. That's all it is.
Damn right. I'm looking at a dog and some shit. So, Xavier to God says, fuck, marry, kill. Friday the 13th, Tommy Trilogy, Nightmare on Elm Street, Dream Trilogy, and Halloween, Return, Revenge, Curse of Michael Myers Trilogy. Oh, the Thorn Trilogy. Well, no, that's not the Thorn Trilogy. That's the...
They're only...
Yeah, Thorns on the weird shit, isn't it?
No, that is the Thorn Trilogy, because it's
4, 5, and 6.
Return, Revenge, and Curse. Yeah, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's a fiver, guys. There's Horse Shack on screen. So I'm of the fuck, marry, kills. I'm going to.
I'm going to. Damn.
I'm killing the Thorn trilogy because I love Halloween, but I hate those movies.
I know, and I hate to do it. I gotta agree. I'm killing it too.
I don't know what it is, man, but I got a soft spot for 4, 5, and 6. I'm down with them. I can enjoy them. 5 is really bad.
No, I like
Yeah,
4 when he
it's
screams.
ridiculous.
No.
The producer's cut for 6 is not bad. It's actually better than the theatrical cut.
It's the
I
one
was
that's
told-
streaming
I was
right
told-
now.
I actually want to do my own cut of the theatrical and producer's cut because there's things from both of them that I like, and I want to blend them into one new movie. I'll call it the JJ cut.
I like it. I like it.
I'll watch
if
it.
if you need help, yell at me, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. P-cut goes a little off the rails. I don't know about the rune stones and all that at the end. A little strange, but I especially like watching Curse of Michael Myers. I don't know why. It's so Halloween-y that I have to watch it. It's like a must-watch every October.
Yeah, it's a nice bit of goofiness with that one. I like that one too.
Phil in the chat wants to know if this is Jason Takes Manhattan. No, that might be on your streaming service. When I come over tomorrow, you better tell me if it's on. Let's play the game.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'll tell you the whole story later when I've had more drinks and it seems funnier. But I'm going to answer kill Michael Myers trilogy, marry the Nightmare on Elm Street trilogy, and fuck the Tommy trilogy, because that's 4, 5, and 6, right?
Yes.
I hate...
Yes.
Here's the thing. I don't hate any of the the Nightmare on Elm Street movies I'm talking about. I hate Halloween 5 and 6, and I don't like 4, and I don't like Friday the 13th Part 5. That movie's terrible to me, so That's why I'm
Um,
answering the way I'm answering.
Yeah, 5 is so bad. That's why 6 is the way it is.
Yeah. I will marry the Jason trilogy, fuck the Freddy trilogy, and then kill the Michael Myers trilogy. That's still real close because I like all of them. I love slasher movies. I love the big franchises when they're good, but that's my choice.
All right, guys, we got another one from Dr. Coffinails. What up? We need to hang out again
What's
soon,
up,
man. Let's not
man?
wait till next Horror Hound. He says, FYI, in the novelization of Friday the 13th, Part 5, the killer is actually possessed by the spirit of Jason Voorhees, so there you go.
Actually, and
There
I
you
think
go.
I think and Josh, back me up on this. Which one is Part 6 the one where they had a deleted scene of his dad of Mr. Voorhees?
Yes, I believe so. I think they were going to try to work it. I think actually the character that was the cemetery keeper in this was supposed to be Elias Voorhees or something like that at some point, but
Okay.
it just they wrote it out or something because
Gotcha.
it just didn't work or whatever. But they did kind of follow up that sort of storyline, I think, in a fan film somewhere, and I think CJ actually might have played Elias Voorhees or something like that. But I'm not really too big into the fan films. They always kind of disappoint me in some weird way. So, but they've made some really great ones out there. I mean,
No, they really have.
tons
There's I think there's a company that's made 3 of them, and they've done a Tommy Jarvis thing. They've had him come back and like
the
taking
Vengeance.
revenge.
Vengeance is, I think, one of the big ones, and
Yeah,
Never Hike Alone.
That's what it is. Never Hike Alone. That's what it is. Actually, when me and the guys were at Horror Hound, we found a what was it? My Bloody Valentine fan film.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Somebody made the money, and it's one of those things where it's like these fan films are really good, and these are obviously dedicated people who are just like, fuck it, we're gonna make a fan film, and I feel bad because like they can't make any money on it, like.
Yeah, in a way,
yeah,
you see all this resources and time and passion going into a fan film. Why not just make a film and put all the time and resources and stuff into that, and then have it be your own thing? I mean, I get it, fan films. You love. You think that it's an automatic audience because people love these franchises so much, but it's kind of been done to death, I feel like, at this point.
Especially with some of the bigger IPs where fans can't even emulate what they get on the big screen. Like, the weird thing with me is, like, I've watched a lot of the Halloween fan films, and, I understand that it's a difficult process, but they can't ever match, like, the picture quality of, like, even the original Halloween. They always look somehow off. I'm with you, though. I wish they would pool their resources and make something truly original, because look at a guy like Sam Raimi. Evil Dead made his whole career, and he's made some great movies. And Jason just got electrocuted back to life.
Like Frankenstein.
I will, it's very Universal horror. This is really, really great intro of Jason, I feel like. Him rising from the grave and, fucking MAGA hit Jason's really cool. This is the first official zombie Jason sequel, and this was all well thought out. I thought it was really good. I mean, stupid premise, he gets electrocuted, comes back to life, but it looks great. It looks great, and I love the Bond.
So do I.
Intro. I figured you would, but
yeah, dude. It's
some people hate that, but I think it's really fun, because it kind of like encapsulates the franchise, in a sort of weird, the slasher craze in a weird way.
I didn't get it the first time I saw it, because the first time I saw this one, I was in grade school, and I wouldn't call myself, like, afraid of this movie, but I also watched it on Spike TV, so it was cut to shit.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, Aurora Uplinks...
movies.
Dude, that channel is great, by the way. MXC was the shit. Aurora Uplinks, we're watching Friday the 13th, Part 6. For those wondering, this is the timestamp right here on the screen. So if you're curious, get your timestamp set to 7:40, and you'll be where we are. I just love this, how he goes to light the match. Rain.
Yeah.
As the world's fastest rainfall.
Look at that. That's beautiful. Look at that Jason, man. That's amazing. I love that.
For as much as I enjoy Part 3 Jason, I don't think that Jason looks very scary when he takes his mask off. He just looks like a deformed finger without a fingernail.
He's up in the window looking down.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's kind of like this.
Oh!
Yeah.
Horseshack just got his heart punched out.
Hoss!
Oh,
I like how Tommy just gets away.
Mr. Carter?
Mr. Cal,
Sorry.
I don't feel so good.
Sorry, I do.
I did a really cool meet and greet with CJ Graham. He's the stunt guy that plays Jason for like, I think half the movie. They switched out the actors because the original guy they hired, I guess they didn't like him. This is all CJ stuff here. They needed a bigger guy, someone more imposing. So they got CJ, but we did this cool meet and greet thing in Blairstown. He did in costume photo ops, which was great. And then he did a like a dinner, like you could pay some extra money, get a ticket, and do this dinner thing. So he came in and he did a Q&A and introduced the movie, and then we all watched the movie together. It was pretty cool, man.
That's awesome. That's cool.
Yeah.
Did you have a good time? Was it worth it?
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was pretty cool. It was kind of a weird setup. They had it in somebody's backyard in Blairstown. It was like they paid somebody or something to like use their backyard, but the food was pretty good, and the fans were really cool.
That's
but
good.
he sat there, he gave us a spiel about the movie, he answered some questions, signed a few posters, and left. And that was kind of like, wait a minute, I thought he was going to stay and hang, but he was out of there. Like,
ouch.
Yeah, it was kind of a bait and switch. I felt like a little bit. It was kind of like marketed one way, but he was there the whole day, and he did all the photos and stuff, so it was pretty cool.
That's good. Yeah, I'm actually going to be at Scarefest next weekend, and I'm doing a whiskey tasting with Ken Kurtzinger and Kane Hodder.
That's Freddy Vs Jason.
Yes, correct. So I'm doing the whiskey thing with them Thursday.
Oh, that's so cool, dude.
Yeah. So that's happening, and then I'm hanging out the whole weekend there, and they got a bunch of. There's movies playing. They got a bunch of celebrities there, and I'm gonna check out the vendors and have a good time. So,
I was supposed to do a bowling with Brink Stevens event.
Oh shit!
Oh, cool.
I was like super stoked for that. Was that there was a bowling out. It was there was an indie horror film festival at the Circle Drive-In, and there's a bowling alley right across from that. So they were selling tickets to it. It was like, it was a little pricey, but I always wanted to meet her. I hadn't met her yet, so. And I got the ticket, and then she canceled it like a month out from the event. And I was like, oh, man. I was super disappointed. But I did get to eventually meet her at Chillerfest. So,
okay. How was Chillerfest?
Chillerfest is one of the best cons. I'll say that. They get good guests. But it is bonkers, dude. Like, there are a lot of horror fans in New York, so they all come from New York, New Jersey. They come out, and it is packed, so it's exhausting. You know how those big cons are, man. You get in there, you're with a bunch of people, packed into these rooms, and there's long lines, but it is one of the best cons. Actually, I'm more of a fan of Monster Mania, the Cherry Hill Monster Mania. I like a lot. I like the way it's laid out better. It's a little bit more easy breezy. But Schiller is probably one of the, I would think, top 10, I would say top 5, probably, horror cons in the whole United States, probably. But
now, guys, we got another one, so it's time to drink again. This is sick.
Nice.
From Xavier God, it says, sometimes I forget this isn't Kane Hodder's first movie. He's the next one.
He did 7, 8, 9, and 10.
This is not, he's not in this one. He didn't jump in until Jason Takes Manhattan. No, he's in part 7. No. He's in part 7. I'm sorry. Yeah, stay correct.
Now, Dion, this movie features a cop. If you were a cop in Forest Green dealing with somebody coming in here telling you about a possible masked killer on the loose, what would you say, and how would you handle that kid?
Well, I mean, if it's a crazy kid and he's alive and he's blah, 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 I'd be like, calling who's on duty. All right, kid, you show me where it's at. You guys be ready. Could not be a zombie. Could be some crazy motherfucker in the mask. And this time of night, if you see anything crazy, he's got a weapon in his hand, handle it accordingly. Be careful.
Listen. If I'm making a movie and if I'm making a slash movie and Dion's the sheriff, he's getting the hat and he's getting the toothpick and getting this really ridiculously big gun on his side.
Yep.
That's what he's doing.
Are you just making him the black sheriff from Halloween 2018?
No, I'm not doing that because that movie was subpar. I'm trying to go above that.
That movie was subpar.
All
You're
right,
Creighton Duke.
Not wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
No,
and
he's
no, I
not
was like,
Creighton.
oh my god, they did the Creighton Duke trope in Halloween. Like,
Yeah.
that was so weird, man. And then that sheriff was so useless in that whole trilogy. It was really strange, but
Yeah, man, that whole thing was
That
disjointed.
trilogy
It
was not fun to me.
it's like the black dude in the cowboy hat is the like Wilhelm scream of like horror movies or something. It's like weird. They slip it in there anywhere they can.
Scandal.
You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. You're not
Watch
wrong.
this kill.
So this redhead here in this Volkswagen
Yeah.
is the director's wife at the time.
Huh.
I think they've since got divorced, but she's actually coming out to a con real soon. So
Oh shit. Hey man, I still need to get what's her name to sign. I need to get the two guys to sign my poster, and then the first girl with the backpack to sign my poster as well.
He deserves to.
wait, what do you mean? Who?
The first girl from the first movie who got the backpack on. I forget her name.
Annie, the one who gets her throat slit.
Yeah, I need to get her to sign my poster. Then I need to get Sean Cunningham and the other guy to sign my poster at some point.
Oh, dude, yeah, Sean Cunningham's hard to get. I got him. I don't know, like 3 years ago.
Yeah, man.
And there was
if you see him, if he's coming to your area, let me know. I'll fly up.
Yeah, because he doesn't do a lot of signings, and he was the only reason why I went to Monster Mania that year, because there really wasn't a whole bunch of people. And that year, I had to drive down there, rent a hotel room, and all that stuff for. So there was a line of like 5 people, and I finally got up to the front of the line, and he's like, "I got to go do this thing. I'll be back." He was gone for over an hour. It was like I was standing around waiting. I was like, "I got to do it, man. I got to get Sean Cunningham on my poster." So.
That reminds me of Dragon Con where I was in line for Carrie Fisher, and
She's dead. I meant this lady in the movie, not Carrie Fisher. Sorry.
Oh, God damn it.
That just popped. I was like, she's dead. Is this the one who got stabbed?
That was
And you're
such
like, Carrie
horrible
Fisher.
timing, Jeff. Such
I
horrible
know.
timing.
Fuck.
But no, I was at Dragon Con, and I was in a line. I was a very short line for Carrie Fisher, and I was like third in line, and then she had to go like, I think either eat or do a photo op, and then like I wasn't. I guess I was like, I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving because like, it's Carrie Fisher, and I had like an old Star Wars like action figure of hers, and I got her to sign it. And the thing at that point, she had released her book or something like about her experience filming.
Wasn't I there with you?
No, I was a Dragon Con man.
You said Dragon Con because Carrie Fisher was at Fandom Fest when we worked there too, right by us. And I thought you went off to go meet her then.
No. This was before that.
But no,
I did.
Got to be here. I would have loved to have met Carrie
Dude,
Fisher.
I think at that
We
point she
shared
had
a
like,
birthday.
I think she'd released her book or a comment or her stand-up thing that she had done about like her once again like her experience in Hollywood. And I talked to her about it, and she's like, it wasn't that bad, and and like she was really cool. She was very nice. She gave me like.
She's always seemed very non-pretentious, like just kind of like, life is what it is, kind of like everything is on her sleeve, kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
very genuine is what I guess I'm trying to say.
Yeah, and that's what I got from her when I was standing there, because like I was just trying to get the thing signed and like move on because I know she got a lot of people, but she wanted to give me like 5 full minutes, and I was like, okay, that's cool. She was wonderful to talk to, no bullshit, gave me the time of day. Real nice person. I miss her. It's really sad that she passed away.
Totally ruined Christmas that year.
Yeah.
So Tommy Jarvis, they're interchangeable. He's arrested by Kmart Burt Reynolds. For context, for anybody out there watching.
Yeah, this guy's so 80s, man.
I know, he's like every 80s dad.
I love his deputy. Wherever the red dot goes, you bang.
You bang, yeah. What? Like I was always when I was watching this the other day, I'm thinking to myself, like, what is this guy's problem, dude? Like, is he an alcoholic or something, and is just like pissed off all the time? Like, why?
Like Nancy's mom in A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, exactly.
No, the problem is that he blew out his knee senior year, and he couldn't go to state, and he's like, fuck it, I'll be a cop.
Oh, it's Hank Hills. I realized this guy doesn't look like a Kmart Burt Reynolds. It's Kmart Chuck Norris that this guy looks like. So he's like, if the other one was Chip Travolta, is he Chip Norris?
Yeah. We'll just remember, Chuck Norris didn't want to go to school 7 days a week, so they made up the weekend. So
I'm grateful for Chuck because we're free tomorrow. Well, there's always channel work to do, but free for the most part.
So Nick, are we gonna do this Camp Forest Green thing at some point? The onset cinema, where we get to go camp out. I know it's probably not your thing, but I don't want to go by myself, man.
I'll go with you.
Listen,
Yeah?
man. If you one day text me and be like, I'm buying tickets, you better fucking do it. I'll be like, all right, man. Out of peer pressure, I will go with you.
Yeah.
Out of peer pressure, I will do it.
We'll get you a good inflatable mattress and a fan, so you'll be comfortable.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I would love to fly down to Atlanta to do this thing, but this camp is in Georgia, so it's in your backyard, and
yeah, man. Once again, I got no problem hosting you.
Yeah.
I got a spare bedroom. We're good to go. But
Sweet.
no, if you want to do it and you're just like, I'm fucking doing it, dude, you better buy a goddamn ticket. I'm like, all right, man.
All right,
Peer
I'll
pressure,
twist your
fucking
arm.
do it.
Okay, next year we gotta do it, man. But
once again, you send me a text message and be like, we're fucking doing it. You better get the ticket. I'm like, all right, fine.
I got you. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do it, man. So I'm gonna hold you to it. But yeah, the onset cinema. This guy Kenny runs this thing called Onset Cinema, where he'll do like, I don't know, a dozen events a year, and you actually go to the place where they shot the movie, and you can watch the movie there or camp out. Like I always do the sleepaway camp, Camp Arawak, one where you can actually pitch your tent on the beach and hang out with the other sleepaway camp horror fans or whatever. And so they do it. Every year. They've been doing it, I think, for at least 4 or 5 years down in Georgia at Pt.6 Camp Forest Green.
Yeah.
And I really want to do it. I really want to come down there. Now that I know Nick lives down there, he's my in. I can make him drive me around, pick me up at the airport.
Just don't get stuck in traffic with him, so that'll change everything.
It wasn't okay. First of all, traffic wasn't my problem. Traffic was not my fault.
Oh, I know.
It was a family that died on the side of the road there. Okay, not my fault.
Oh,
Florida
man.
driving. No, they didn't die. I'm just kidding. They didn't die. Just kidding. No.
But it was right by Disney.
I picked Nick up from the Newark airport about 45 minutes late, so it's all good.
Listen,
First time I saw this movie, I thought that was Cameron from Ferris Bueller. I was like, wait.
But hey, man. Once again, I was flying good old Spirit, and that was my problem. They were really fucking up. Well, they're still fucking up. So it was That's
because I live like, this is gonna get really boring quick. I'll make it fast. I only live about 15 minutes from Newark Airport, but for some reason when I went to go get Nick, it took like 45 minutes to get there, so I was late. I felt really bad. Then I kept missing my exits on the way back because we were talking. But so this scene right here, this paintball bullshit, this is where the movie starts to go off the rails for me. Like I don't like seeing Jason in the daytime, like in the middle of a paintball fight with these like corporate dweebs. Like I get it's the humor aspect of the director, but this is my least favorite part of this movie, honestly.
Well, you're in luck. You get to drink through it. Dr. Coffinail sends in another one. Thank you, Dr. Coffinail.
Nice.
He says, Nick, thoughts on Black Christmas 2019 remake?
Don't watch it. For the love of God and your own sanity, don't watch it.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. I heard it's super woke, and it's like...
Next year for Schlocktoberfest, Nick, let's do the wokest horror movies.
I will fucking kill you, I swear to God.
We're not doing live commentaries. We're just going to make video content about it. You have to help me edit it.
That's fine, but like, Josh, for the love of God, never buy, acquire, or get gifted that movie. It is terrible.
I see, and the thing is I love Bob Clark's original. Like, it's so good, and then
it really is
a proto slasher. You know what I mean? And then I don't want to have it ruined by modern filmmaking. Let's just say that,
dude. Once again, I made the mistake of listening to the commentary as well for that movie after I watched it at like 2:30 in the morning, and it was basically the director, who's a female, saying, "Oh, before we started every day, we had our little like a positivity circle." And she was like, "Oh, I had my bag of crystals with me, so I could, use them to make sure things went well." I wish to God I was kidding about that. That's a thing she says.
She's very new agey, huh?
Extremely, like I'm sure she has her astrology chart tattooed on her back somewhere.
So I think they've made that movie. There's been 2 reboots of it, right? They made another version of it.
There's 05, right, or 06?
Yeah. And then they made
that one was fine.
Dude, the amount of shit I heard about the 2019 reboot of that movie that I read in the groups, the horror groups online, I was like, I'm not even going to waste my time. But did you guys see the Slumber Party Massacre reboot?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Also very woke. First
Dude,
10 minutes are like, oh, wow, this is going to be a lot of fun. And then it just goes woke as hell.
Huge fan of Slumber Party Massacre. Huge fan.
I know.
okay?
Me too, man.
Love, great fucking movie. I once again, I acquired that movie. I didn't want to watch it on Sci-Fi. I acquired it by other means, and I was like, "Fuck this!" Like 10 minutes in, I was like, "Fuck this."
Was that a Peacock drop when it streamed when it first came out, or what?
I think so. Yeah, it went to Sci-Fi Channel. They previewed it or they did like their Saturday night movie. Right. And then it went to Peacock after that, and it was
that was last October it came out.
Correct.
But I was just like, oh my god, like it doesn't make any sense to feminize, they turned something that's supposed to be like a campy sort of like TNA sort of, and first of all, the movie was written and directed by a woman, and Canon Films kind of backed her and had this movie made. So I mean, it's already like a it already has like the crown for like being written and directed by a woman, and it's great the way it is. The original vision of it is amazing. She was the first one of her ilk to make a movie of that genre. You know what I mean? So, and it's fantastic. It's one of my favorites. It's great that it's so accessible, but like that they want to take it and turn it into an activist property, like totally goes against everything that that whole genre was about at the time. And I hate that. I'm sorry, but I did not like it.
No, dude, it was I went once again. I watched it through other means, and it was not good. All
right, guys, it's time to drink again.
What's the damage now?
It's a $5 from Adam Wofford. Get Dion a Desert Eagle handgun, fake beard with a stupid large cowboy hat.
There you go.
Fake beard. Perfect. I mean, he's got kind of a goatee thing going on now. I think he's fine.
He's a man. He can grow a beard, right?
He can. That's right. Can. And let's want to have like the. Let's want to have like the.
Look at it. Look at it.
You also have the right to be an attorney if you want to be.
These are the stories.
Hi, Dion. What's up, dude? Nice to meet you.
What's up, brother man?
And Hillary too. Sorry. What's up, Hillary? Hi. No one leave out Hillary. Hill dog over here.
But no, I would if I gave Dion a beard, it would be like an Amish beard. That's what I would give him. I give him the Amish beard and the glasses and the hat and the gun and just the whole nine. With the one toothpick on the lip. That's what I would do.
Well, that's what I become, brother Dion.
Yeah. He'd be like, get the fuck out of my temple.
This fucking guy is like the worst elected sheriff in any county, in any state, in any fucking.
I agree.
Goddamn country, dude. Like
I want to punch him in the chest.
That laser is so.
And he's got the Barney Fife sidekick over here.
That laser is bigger than the goddamn gun.
But did they make that prop out of a fucking toilet paper roll or something?
They may have, man.
That's what it looked like. The laser.
Just Joe, I'm definitely gonna have to go watch SmackDown. That sounds awesome. LA Knight, Cena, and Roman Reigns. LA Knight all the way, man. I mean, I'm wearing a wrestling shirt right now, so I'm definitely feeling the booze. That's why I went and got pizza. So I may or may not have been pre-drinking because it's one of our streams.
Am I the only guy that busted out a Friday the 13th T-shirt today?
I don't own any Friday the 13th merchandise.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to leave your live stream like right now, dude. Not.
I mean, I got Michael Myers stuff out the wazoo. Sorry, I have a preference. I like these movies. I like more of these movies.
Dude. You're all James Bond. I can respect that. It's fine. I got right up here. I got my Larry Zerner signed the Friday the 13th mask. I met him.
He's my Facebook friend.
He's super cool, dude.
Yeah, he's nice.
He was really friendly to me in person. He loves fans and stuff. He's the guy that gives Jason the mask, in a roundabout way. I got my Camp Blood poster right there, but I got my Part 4 shirt on today, so
I've made Friday the 13th merchandise at horror conventions. Like I used to sell this big Freddy vs. Jason fight poster.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey, Nick, do you think I should give one of those away on the stream tonight? The answer is yes, I will. I guess we'll have to figure a way how to, give it out. But yeah, folks, I'll send you a poster if you like Freddy vs. Jason. Just let me know. While Nick stepped away, Josh, New Nightmare or Dream Warriors?
Oh, Dream Warriors easy. I don't like New Nightmare, dude. I honestly do not that. I do. I mean, I can watch it. It's like I hate it or anything, but I don't like that. I won't. I'm not seeking out that movie to watch it because I have some nostalgia for it. Like, I really hate that they changed Freddy's makeups and stuff. And even though it's a Wes Craven original, and he tried to breathe some life back into the franchise, I just don't like that movie. It doesn't do anything for me.
I remember watching
Dream
it on
Warriors
TV as a kid, and then getting it on DVD years later. I'm Dream Warriors with you 100%. That and the first one are my two favorites overall.
Actually, part 2 is my favorite these days. It's just so wacky. Yeah, Clu Gulager's in there, and it's the weird gay overtones and all that. Like, I just get the most laughs out of it. It's like a guilty pleasure, you know what I mean? And I think Freddy's Freddy's really like he's. It's a great version of Freddy. I really enjoy his performance.
When he's still
his
scary,
makeups and the way he peels back his fucking skull and shit.
That was nasty.
There's a lot of creepy imagery in it, like Freddy's coming through your body and like ripping you in half and shit. I don't know. There's some good stuff.
Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this fucking couple out of nowhere, just like
this
in
guy
the
looks
woods.
like he belongs in the Paul Simon video. He should be playing next to Chevy Chase.
Oh, so yeah, this is actually this whole scene is a pickup shot because the studio wanted more gore and more kills in the movie, so they added this in some like random backwoods somewhere.
That's wild because
they're not even real characters; they're just people that show up and get killed.
That's crazy because I think like during this time is when they started really trying to nail these movies and make sure that they were PG-13 or R, and they would really just like hamper them down and stuff. So it's weird to think that they were like, we need more kills. So
they really butchered 7, the next movie after this one. That movie could have been amazing. John Carl Buechler, who directed it, was a long time effects guy and a guy shot at directing, and the studios had to butcher that movie. The MPAA, like one of the producers insisted a whole bunch of stuff get taken out. That's why like almost every kill in that movie is a cutaway.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
I actually don't like 7 that much, even though it's Kane Hodder's like introduction and that Jason makeups is amazing, but as a movie, that movie as a whole kind of stale. It doesn't really. It's such a weird moment with Jason there, man.
That's strange.
That turn, like he's like, "Oh, hey, what's up? I'm gonna kill you."
I have the Part 7 costume that I got like 6 or 7 years ago. It's at home somewhere. But I have the whole like spine thing and things like that. I think I even have like a cowl and a mask too as well. So like I've got the whole. I even have the gloves and stuff too. So I have like the whole Jason thing.
The way Jason she spits up that blood is hilarious.
Jason loves to double impale people.
Yeah, shish kebab.
Have you ever watched Siskel and Ebert's like anti-reviews of these movies?
Yeah, they really hated on the Jason franchise or the Friday the 13th. They really hated these movies for whatever reason. They just couldn't see the forest through the trees, man. Like they didn't understand the whole idea was for it to be kind of crappy and campy and fun. Now they were trying to look at these movies through the lens of some sort of like art form. It just doesn't seem like they got it. But they're pretty harsh, man.
I guess they were looking for Halloween since Halloween has a story and all sorts of things like that.
Well, the weird thing about the original 78 Halloween is there's really no story at all. It's just it's such a basic movie. It's nice. It's pure. It's just. You got some babysitters or high school friends. They end up in houses on the same street, and a crazed killer stalks them and kills them. There's no story there really at all. I mean, what's the story? Lori wanted to date Ben Tramer. I mean, there's really no story there. But great characters in a way. The dialogue and stuff is fun.
It's my favorite horror movie. I love it.
Oh, I have to watch it on Halloween every year, man. Have to. Part 2 I enjoy. A lot of people, that's 50-50 for them. I think it's a lot of fun. I like to watch them back to back, part 1, part 2.
Same. I like part 1, 2, and 3 enough that I got those on 4K last season whenever they were first released. Like, those are my go-to. I will always buy those in every format moving forward types of movies.
Yeah, 3. I watch it every year, and it just there's a lot of great nostalgia in that movie, and it's like, of course, Tom Atkins is amazing, and it's really weird, but and it's fun for like the first half of the movie. Then it just becomes a fucking slog to get through, man. And people worship that movie. I don't know if they do it to make Tommy Lee Wallace feel better about himself, but I don't know, man. I mean, the score is awesome. Love that. There's some great Halloween imagery in it. But it's hard to watch it from beginning to end. It feels really, really long to me. But
I always liked it because it felt like a Twilight Zone episode made into a full-length movie.
Mm-hmm.
Twilight Zone is my favorite show, so I already like that Twilight Zone EC comic type of storytelling.
Yeah.
So it was pretty much because I didn't discover it till I was a little older. I grew up with the first Halloween on tape from Blockbuster. Then and then I saw 2 on TV with my aunt and uncle. Mm-hmm. And then I saw H2O. And like in late grade school, I saw 4 and 5 on AMC.
That's a big jump.
Yeah, and so I didn't see 3 for a long, long, long time. And when I finally saw it, I was probably late high school, early college, and I loved it by that point, so.
Yeah. Some of your listeners might not know that, in the horror community, we're such big nerds that there's actually there's files floating around there that you can get that are like the TV cuts of part 1 and part 2 Halloween. So like you can get the Halloween original 78 TV cut, which is they changed the editing of the movie for TV, right? So a lot of people want to re-experience the version that they watched for the first time as a kid on TV, right? So like if you were born in the 80s or whatever and you didn't really see it until maybe saw it for the first time on TV in like late 80s or something, you can rewatch it and see it in its different form. Part 2 is like that too, but that's how hardcore we are in the horror genre, man.
I like the extended TV version of part 2 for the it's the extra scenes they shot during making of part 2 for part 1. I'd like to do like a Blu-ray quality supercut of all of it, and I mean part 2 as well, and including the alternate TV ending where Lance Guest pops up. Like, just make an alternate version of
the alternate ending. Yeah, they came up with had an alternate ending shot for part 2, I think, for TV or something, like where he lives at the end or something, or I don't know. They backtrack some of the deaths.
He's under a sheet and he goes and he sits up just like Michael Myers in the first movie.
That's right. Yeah, I've only seen that version one time, and so it's hard for me to remember exactly how they changed it, but
I watched a making of it yesterday, so that's the only reason I know it so well.
Yeah.
I had it on at the gym instead of listening to music.
So the Halloween franchise just got some new life breathed into it. I guess there was a bidding war who was gonna make some more Halloween content, and I think A24 got it.
Miramax.
Yeah. And so I think we're getting some kind of TV series or something. And
I heard about that.
I think real quick, I think all in all, like the most recent trilogy really wasn't. It's bad, but there's also some really great stuff, and to think of how bad it could have been, being reborn in this age, I think it's suitable. You know what I mean? I think the shape was great. James Jude Courtney was really good. And David Gordon Green just did some weird shit. And Halloween Ends was just like, I was like, what the fuck are we watching? I was like,
exactly, Corey.
Ugh. I was like, me and my I took you know, me and my friends would go see the new one every year it came out, whatever. And I turned to my friends in the theater and I'm like, what the hell are we? What's going on right now? Are we watching a Halloween movie? Like, I'm confused. Like, I was just went on this weird tangent with Corey and you know, I don't know, man. They were trying
I'm
to
with you. I
subvert our
didn't like it since
expectations.
I didn't enjoy it when we saw it. Nick and Kendo and Dion were all in town, and we went to go see it, and I just wasn't impressed the first time I watched it. So
Yeah.
I mean, all the stuff with Michael and Laurie at the end is great. I think the way that they killed him, it's actually something I had thought of myself. So like, how are they going to get rid of this motherfucker? Like, you know, like you have to annihilate him completely. I'm not going to say I'm not going to say it because I don't want to ruin it for anybody who's not seen it. But you know, so the ending I thought was pretty tight, but they really spent the whole movie focused on Corey, and I was like, no, this is not what I wanted at all. You know.
she just fell over the bed. Sorry, I'm not laughing at you.
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
laughing
No,
at-
this is where she's getting. Yeah. Oh right.
This dude looks like 80s Miles Teller. Like if they remade this movie, he should play him.
He
Court.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, Josh, I'm with you, man. Like I think they took the approach from Jamie Kennedy's character and Scream Part 3, where he's like, you know, like the guys come back in Part 3, you have to freeze him, and then like, you know, you have to basically freeze him in carbonite, and then like, you know, cut his head off or something. And that's kind of what they did.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the escalation they had to do in that third one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, and that I think was a fitting death for Michael, and the end of the. I just take out. I mean, I hate the character Corey, but they made the whole movie really revolve around him and his relationship. What was her name? Andy.
Yeah.
You know, and it became his movie, and fucking Michael becomes his bitch, and I'm like, what the fuck is like, you know, I don't know, man. It was really weird. They overthought it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it also seems like Laurie kind of changes character as well, because in the first one she's basically a doomsday prepper, and then like towards that third one she's like trying to become a home wife or a
I want to go
grandmother,
to Japan and look at the cherry blossoms.
Well, honestly,
Yeah.
well, here's the thing. I actually kind of jived with that. I think that made sense because I think at that point in her life, she had decided to try to let go of that whole trauma, controlling her life. So she's like, I'm just gonna have a normal life, be a normal person. Like she was way on the other end, being a doomsday prepper, like you said.
Yeah.
And it didn't matter what she does. You know, he always comes back, terrorizes her life. So she's like, I'm gonna drop all that and just try to live a little normal life with Andy. And you know, and the weird thing was they didn't address her daughter getting killed and kills
no.
Yeah.
that much.
Also-
They showed a picture of her thing on the wall, but
Also, to your point, here's my problem with that. If she was the crazy doomsday prepper when she knew he was in Smith's Grove Sanitarium, but then got happy when she knew he was out there and could come back at any time, threw me off. It's like, flip it, you know? Like, I would have liked if she was trying to have a normal life in the 2018 one and, you know, just had issues like she did in H2O, and then when he was gone, became the crazy prepper or something.
right.
He's just like,
No,
he's
that
down
does
the
make
street in a
sense.
sewage drain. I'm like, how is it's so
Yeah,
weird.
because at that point Michael had killed her daughter
talk back to my
and and her daughter, her son-in-law,
Yeah.
and all her daughter's friends and shit. And he got away at the end of Kills, and so she's just like, you know, he's out there, but fuck it, kind of thing. I'm gonna carve pumpkins on Halloween. You know what I mean? Like, and write the Great American Novel or her memoirs or whatever.
And try to date the sheriff.
Yeah, you think she would have gone the other? Yeah, Sheriff Brackett or whatever. Was it Brackett? No, who was it? What was his name? I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, it would have made sense if they switched that around, where she'd become the doomsday prepper at the end of Halloween Ends or whatever. But
Yeah.
Hey,
don't know.
Dion,
Yeah.
what's your favorite Halloween movie?
Rob Zombie. No, I'm just kidding. I guess I gotta go with the first one, man. I mean, I think the first one's probably my favorite. I enjoy H2O, even though how shitty it is. Resurrection, I got a soft spot for it for sure. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna stick with one. First one is my favorite.
H2O's grown on me as well. I really
really has.
disrespected that movie a lot when I was younger, but watching it, it's not that bad of a movie. They just really fucked up they fucked up Michael in it really bad.
Well, it's silly as fuck, you know. And then like the mask is all super white. It's just, you know.
They kept
It's-
changing
it's-
the mask or something, like, and they CGI'd
Yeah, it's
the
very-
mask
very
in like one
campy.
shot.
Very,
right?
very campy. Bro.
That's the thing. When you make a Halloween movie with Michael Myers, man, that's the one thing you cannot fuck up is Michael Myers. You have to get it locked in before you start production. That's one of the things I liked about David Gordon Green's trilogy is that they got the shape, I thought, real well. And that all that stuff in the beginning of the kills, basically the continuation right after Halloween 78, all that stuff in the first like 20 minutes of the movie. Love that. Amazing. So there's some good stuff in there, but yeah, it's weird in 4, 5, 6 Resurrection. They just couldn't even get the mask right. It was just really strange.
Oh yeah, it was all over the place,
Have we missed any boobs in this movie? Are there any boobs in this Friday the 13th
Part
movie?
6, there are no boobs in 6.
Yeah, this is very.
We picked the wrong one, Nick. We should have got part 2 with boobs and bush.
It's titties implied.
That's why Terry's
When I
my
was
favorite
rewatching
girl.
this the other day, I was like, it was like, man, this movie's so like, it's very kid friendly. It's almost like an R.L. Stein Goosebumps episode or something. It's so tame, you know.
This is Are You Afraid of the Dark levels of good.
Well, no, there's differences. There's Are You Afraid of the Dark and then Goosebumps. Okay, Are You Afraid of the Dark Are You Afraid of the Dark is still like it was almost adult with some of the things they had. Goosebumps was still like very kiddish. By the way, Disney has Goosebumps, I think, and they're doing a new thing with it. So
It just came out today.
Yeah. So also, what is it? Creepshow started today as well.
Yes, I know, dude. I'm like, I can't wait to check out. See, I wasn't thrilled about season 3, but I still love Creepshow a lot, and I'm really excited to see 4. Hopefully, they actually dropped an episode from last season because of what was going on with Marilyn Manson. Remember, he got Me Too'd or whatever, and then they dropped this episode. So there's actually an episode missing from season 3.
Interesting.
Yeah, but season 4, I think Nicotero really understands Creepshow.
No,
I mean, because he's a Romero, you know what I mean? Like he studied under Romero and everything, so you know he loves the franchise. When I met him for the first time at the Monroeville Mall,
oh shit! Okay,
the Living Dead weekends they do there. A few years back, and I met him for the first time there. Only $20 for an autograph. I was surprised, but
that's awesome.
And free 11 by 17s and shit. He was super nice, but I was like, man, Creepshow, you're killing it. He's like, oh, dude, I love Creepshow so much. You have no idea. Like, you can really feel the vibe that he wants to do right by Romero.
My favorite anthology movie.
Yeah, I mean, and in all honesty, like I've watched all the seasons up to obviously to the I haven't watched 4 yet because it hasn't started yet until today. I've loved them. They've been like I was always hesitant to the first season. I was like, is it going to be woke or whatever? It wasn't woke. Really good, really good effects, really good stories. Obviously, some episodes vary here and there, but overall, a wonderful series, wonderful show. Everybody should go check it out.
Yeah, for sure. If you're it's Shudder, right? It's a Shudder show.
It is Shudder. Yeah, it is Shudder.
I've bought all the seasons on Blu-ray.
Ooh.
But I would say probably Creepshow 2 is one of my all-time favorite movies, man. The Raft, that really fucked me up. That really fucked me up when I was a kid, man.
When his leg went backwards?
Yeah. Mucho ecological, Pancho. But she's like being eaten by the blob in the water. She's like, it hurts. She's screaming and like her face all bloody. Oh my god, dude.
Thanks for the ride, lady. Is my most memorable part of that movie.
That's another one from Creepshow too. Yeah, I know. I am a huge Creepshow fan. I love both of them. I even have a comic book I found at like some comic book shop or some place for like $20. I'm sure now it's like $200.
Nick, aren't there 3 movies?
Yes.
We don't talk about number 3.
Yes, it's Abomination, man. I was like, how bad can it be? And I like rented it or something. And I was like, oh my god, it really is. I don't know what they were thinking, like producing that piece of crap. Like
it's terrible. Another one I really love from part 2, I think, is the Statue of the Indian.
Oh, Big Chief.
Oh yeah,
Big Chief
Woodenhead.
Woodenhead.
Yeah,
Robin's
yeah.
from fucking one.
That's one of my
I'm gonna
favorites
get
too.
laid and paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love.
It
I love
blew
that
my
one.
mind when you guys watch the show Mindhunter,
No.
Netflix show. Oh, you haven't seen that? Oh, that's great. It's all about
Okay.
the FBI and tracking serial killers like back in the 70s and shit.
Oh
But
shit.
the main guy in that show is actually the dude with the long hair in that segment.
Oh,
All right, I'll check
She
it out.
did.
That sounds like. Oh, yep, she did.
Damn.
I mean, at least that's kind of brutal sounding, but this movie is. I think I like this movie because it's so quick. It's 87 minutes long.
Yeah,
it
I
just
think
is
that's why.
nonstop. It doesn't have any of that, like. The side characters aren't as annoying as the ones in part 5, especially the hillbilly mother and son.
Oh, you
big
big
dildo.
dildo! Yeah. Oh man, yeah, Ethel. I'm so bummed I didn't get to meet her before she passed, man. It was a real drag, but yeah, no, I don't know, man. There's something about 5. It's so sleazy, it's nasty, and that's what I like about this. Is like corny. It's for like 13-year-olds. You know what I mean?
This is like the one
thing-
that you parody. Like, this seems
The
like a
thing-
parody of Friday the 13th almost.
Yeah, the reason I love this one is mainly because of the beginning with Horseshack and then with the Frankenstein kind of like lightning striking and him like coming back to life, like that like
Yeah.
it was it's very crazy. Also the girl in this is really cute. That's another thing. I wish she would get topless or naked or something. That'd be great.
Yeah, I think she's cute too.
Yeah.
Oh, he ripped her head straight off. I thought he just broke her.
Oh
leg.
yeah, no, it's gone. It's gone.
He fucking wants to kill us all.
Dion, have you ever stayed at a camp?
Speeding? What the fuck sign is that?
Nope. My parents are helicopter parents. I can never do it.
We didn't have any by me.
I always forget about the camel toe shot in this movie.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
right
yeah.
right now.
I'm just
Right there.
Yeah.
I never experienced any of this.
Well, hold on. Are you guys talking about summer camps or things like that? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I went to a couple in Tennessee. I think my mom got tired of me and my brother one summer. She's like, "Yeah, just go do this for like a couple months. Just fuck off."
Isn't that
Well,
why
you
all
survived.
parents do those things?
Oh yeah.
They
oh, yeah.
to fucking get rid of their kids for I don't know, how long is it? Like a month or two?
About a month. Yeah.
I would have loved to do summer camp as a kid, but we were too poor. Like we had no money. It's like, no. You go outside and play. That's about all you're gonna get.
Go play in the sprinklers. There you go. Go
This
do that.
guy is dime store fucking Burt Reynolds.
Oh yeah, the other guy.
Yeah.
Copy.
So we got Dime Store Burt Reynolds and Dime Store Chuck Norris, Chip Norris as we call him.
Chip Norris,
God.
yeah. So when I met Tommy McLaughlin, the director, at Camp Blood at the Mahoning Drive-In, we were watching this scene together because I was standing at his table and the table was within eye shot of the screen. I go, were you like? I've always wondered this. Were you like inspired by Rebel Without a Cause? Because she's got James Dean's outfit on, and that was a movie, fast cars and shit like that. He's like, oh, absolutely. I love movies, and it's an homage to Rebel Without a Cause. So the red blazer, the white shirt, the jeans, all James Dean all day.
Makes sense, man. I like it. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. But it was a great moment to get to verify that and ask him that question, like literally watching the movie.
You
So-
asked fuck it, I forget the musician's name of the movies, but you asked him a good question too. When we
Oh,
were there.
Harry Manfredini.
Harry Manfredini. Yeah, you asked him a good question too, because you said the ending for part 1, the song is like something you've heard before.
Yeah, so there's a song in part 1 called Fly Away Tiny Sparrow. And it's the weirdest little demented song. It's like, it's really chipper, but there's a demented tone to it. And so, I've listened to that song every now and then, and it puts me in a weird mood, and it kind of encapsulates the movie, Friday the 13th, the original, really well. But I asked him about that. So, like, what's the story behind that song? He's like, oh, like when we filmed the scene on the radio in the little cafe there was a Dolly Parton song playing. It was called Tiny Sparrow or something, and we just copied it as best we could. And I was like, "That's it." I was like, all this thought into it. I was like, "Yeah, it's this great, Fly Away Tiny Sparrow is this great song. It's got this weird demented tone to it. What were you thinking when you wrote that?" Oh, we were just copying Dolly Parton. Oh, okay.
I love that. I fucking love
Yeah,
that.
that was a great moment.
It's good shit, man. Oh man.
Let's see. I don't think you're the only person that likes part 3. It's got a bitchin' theme song.
Mm-hmm.
It's
that's the one.
The first one I think I saw
Jason.
all the way through. Yeah.
That's the one I bought from Harry Manfredini and he signed.
Yeah, we both got the same lenticular cover.
Yeah.
Double LP Part 3 soundtrack.
Yeah, from
And we got him
fucking
to sign it.
Yeah, Waxwork Records, man. Shit.
And it was great because he had all of his vinyl stuff there on his table, and it was all brand new, shrink wrapped, everything, and it was like just $30 an album. And I was like, I wanted to buy everything because normally you buy it, you have to order it, you had to wait a month, and you had to pay extra shipping and all this stuff, and like, he had everything right there. So we got part 3, both of us did, and he signed it for us, and it was pretty great, man. It was a good time. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, he was a good dude, man. He was a good dude. Talking to everybody, giving us time and everything. He stood up for everybody, and took pictures and everything. He was great guy.
Yeah, and he's like in his late 70s, early 80s, dude.
You couldn't tell, man.
Yeah,
he's very spry for being that old.
I mean, he's more mentally put together than I am, dude. Like he could he was on point, and he had a lot of energy, and he was really into it. And I know he's done a ton of these, but these cons and stuff, but yeah, he's sharp as a tack, dude. It was awesome. Yeah, this fucking sheriff needs some therapy, man.
The rapey.
He hates Tommy Jarvis, man. Like, how would you really treat a victim of something like this horrible? You think back to part 4, right? Feldman was Tommy in that movie.
Yeah.
And then you had once again victimized in part 5. This fucking sheriff treats this guy like garbage, man. Like he's just a criminal. That's it. That's how that's as much thought into it as he'll
do coke and then blame.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he doesn't care. Well, I mean, also it was the 80s. I guess they didn't think about those things. It's like, oh, he's associated with those murderers and he's in our town and there are murders happening, so it must be him, kind of thing. That's what he's associating with, So,
Jeff, how do I share a picture? Is that possible?
You go to the bottom.
You open your heart and you let your friends in.
There's Dion. Oh, Dion, are you still drinking even though we're not getting the messages right now? Because I finished my drink. I was just really.
Yep, I'm about to get another beer. I've been sipping on my bourbon here while y'all blabbing about some bullshit. I'm watching this Friday the 13th, dog.
Whatever, man. Whatever. I'm sure Hitler's over there ruining it for you.
I'm trying to contemplate if I should get some more pizza. Press 1 in the chat if I should go get more pizza.
You are.
I'm scared. There's a monster outside.
Jeff, I'm gonna send you this picture to share. You can do it from your end. It's a funny picture. Let's see. All right, it's in the Facebook chat.
The black chick at the window.
You can grab it out of there.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, you posted it on Twitter, man. This is a good one. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Screams are funny. Because they're like, ah,
Yeah.
whoa.
So you met Trudy from Weird Science?
Yeah. It's me and Judy Aronson from part 4. And she didn't I was like, do the face with me, do the face. She would not make the face from the movie. So I had to do it for her, but
She looks so unimpressed.
no, she was like, do not touch me. Yeah, she didn't say that. She didn't say that, but she was like putting that vibe out. Like,
Okay,
ugh.
gotcha.
Yeah.
You get that vibe a lot, or
Yeah, pretty much. Even from my fiance, she always going
Like,
into another
"Oh,
room.
dude, back
you know?
above me. Don't look at me like that.
Especially when I make this face at her.
Yeah, but he posted on Twitter a while, and I was just like, oh, that's cool. But yeah, now that you
Yeah.
said it, I'm like, damn, it's a little rough.
Yeah, that was the best impression of her death in part 4 I could do.
Yeah.
Probably one of the worst death faces in a horror movie ever.
Yeah. Well, I also heard that like they had to they were doing a lot of takes with that, and apparently she was like freezing in that
Yeah.
raft or whatever.
She was
And,
probably over it at that point. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think the guy who was playing Jason at the time had to tell the productions like fucking stop. She's turning blue, and like let's go on or whatever. So yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, so I did this picture at Camp Blood at the Mahoney Drive-In. That was in September. So it was Sleepaway Camp. It was Friday the 13th Part 4,
But no, I love it.
and another slasher. Can't remember. But so her and Felissa Rose were doing a bunch of photo op stuff and running around, acting crazy, and it was a pretty fun day, man.
Yeah, you took me to Mahoney Drive, and we watched American Werewolf in London.
In London, yeah.
Place, like,
She's dead.
I was falling asleep the whole time, but that place was awesome.
Yeah, it's a really cool drive.
The gift
It's
shop
not that bad of
inside-
a movie, Nick.
The gift shop inside was great. They had wonderful food. It was set up really well. It really was. It was awesome.
Yeah. It's not your typical run-of-the-mill drive-in that shows, like, whatever the newest Marvel movie is or whatever. They only show 80s movies mostly. 70s, 80s mostly,
Yeah.
some 90s. And it's all, they try to always get 35 millimeter prints, and they really champion the whole horror genre.
Yeah.
So it's more of like a social thing too. It's like a lot of fans come out there and you socialize, and it's just a cool spot. It's a unique place,
Yeah, no, it was cool. Had I not been like nodding off.
Yeah, I was
would've stayed.
like looking over at you. You're like snoozing over there. I'm like, hey man, you want me to take me back to the hotel? Like you seem really tired. You're like, yeah. All right, let's get out of here. We made it through one movie, but
Yeah.
Party pooper Nick.
Dude, we had
How come when you're with me, you can fucking make it till 2 a.m. every night after you walk?
Listen,
what did we walk,
listen,
9
listen,
miles the
listen,
second day.
Listen, it was a very long day. It was a very long day. Okay.
By the way, this other deputy looks like Josh Peck from Drake and Josh. Just like 80s fight. It's really fucking me up right now.
You're right. At least it's not the other one who went to jail.
No, it's not. Drake Bell. We don't talk about Drake.
Yeah.
The iron bars really turn them on. They accentuate their face.
Apparently, she's really into convicts.
oh, that jail cell's so fucking fake too. It's like plastic, It's like
Oh
you
yeah,
can tell that's like some homemade fucking shit. Like
yeah.
you bang.
I'm glad this movie's almost over because I'm excited for Freddy vs. Jason.
I am too, man. I have so many good memories of that movie.
Freddy versus I like Freddy versus Jason for all its faults. Like it can engage me a little bit more than this movie can.
Yeah, dude. That one came out when I was in high school, and me and my friend Brad Andrus, who lives in Woodbury, Tennessee now, watched it, and we were both fucking nerds, and we both I think he wore the Jason shirt and I wore the Freddy shirt, or vice versa. I forget. We went like Friday night to the Regal Cinemas in Sevierville, Tennessee that night, and went to go watch it. Mind you, there were like 5 girls with us, but we didn't give a shit. We were just like talking and yelling the whole time. It was terrible.
I saw it on DVD, so I was by myself and bored. Okay, I liked the movie, but I didn't have a good time by comparison. Now I just don't even want to talk about it anymore. Let's watch Halloween 6 next instead. Producer's cut. I could use a nap.
Oh god, no, dude. I have very fond memories. I even remember the whole like weigh-in thing they did for that movie. It was
Yeah,
wonderful.
they did a lot of promo for that, and that
So-
movie was like in production. I mean, it was like There was a lot of rumor about that movie. I remember them talking about Freddy versus Jason when I was in high school, and I was like mid '90s.
Yeah.
They wanted fans wanted it, so they wanted to get it in the pipeline. And it was a tricky thing to pull off because they had to get the two studios to work together to do it. They come up with a story, and the story is super weird, convoluted, but it's fun. It's a fun movie. I think it worked.
All right, we got to drink again, boys. I got to make a new drink. Let me make that drink first, and then I'll read it.
All right, cool, man. You do that. You do that.
Camp over kids, even though it's early spring camp.
I think it's fall because look at all the leaves.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like,
Tell the audience more, Dion.
Seems like they would have been.
goes to camp in the fall.
They should have been back in school at this point, right?
I agree. I agree.
Spring camp.
Oh,
We
no.
did the
Let's see. Xavier God says, if Jeff was 5 inches taller, he could probably play the role of the Predator, who are usually around the height of 7+ foot, or booked to dominate on WWE. Yes, I'm actually too short to do something in this world. I can't play the Predator. I'm only 6'5". Damn it.
By the way, when I got the rental car for us in Tampa, that was my biggest concern. Is like, I hope Jeff can fit in it.
Jason.
Nick, I'm grateful for that. By the way, that's a $5, guys. It's a drink for that. I made this one too strong.
Ooh.
Fuck it.
No problem. Oh man.
Oh, Jason doesn't kill kids. He just scares the piss out of them.
I remember being a kid and they let me drown.
You lucky little girl. That I can't swim. I gotta fuck you up right now.
Speaking of friends, my friend Brett is watching right now. Thanks, buddy. We need to hang out and watch shitty movies together. I did get 3 VHS tapes. Hold on, I'll show them to you.
Tells your moms I says hi.
I did get
Watch out for you.
I did get the Psycho. Okay, maybe you can see it.
Oh, no way.
Let's see. Evil Head on VHS.
That's amazing.
And then let's see.
That popcorn's ruined.
A wet dream on Elm Street. I got that as well. So.
And where did you find these movies?
All on glorious VHS.
Goddamn. Bros watching some spin flicks.
Do you pick those up at a con or something?
Yeah. We went to Spookala in fucking Tampa, and some guy had them there. Oh god.
Oh, nice.
All right, guys. Lord of Opossum sent in a $10 one. This is half your drink.
All right, fuck it.
It just says money. Thank you, Lord of Opossums. I'll drink half of this in just a second.
Yeah, so this is the first Friday the 13th with the actual kids in it as well. So
I'm Jason.
Oh God. Okay. Now we got a 20. Fuck.
Oh wow. Goddamn cool.
I gotta make a new one for Chris Wicks.
God, fucking Chris Wicks.
Oh wait, no. This is a $30 one, guys.
Nice. 31.
So
30.
So I'm gonna drink the rest of this and then make a new one and drink all that.
All right, I'm gonna get another one. Give me a second.
No, Cosmic Vader. We don't start Freddy vs. Jason for another probably 30-ish minutes. Here's the time clock for those wondering. It's nice when we have multiple guests on, then I can play behind the scenes.
I believe the children are the future.
Now I want to watch Coming to America, dude.
Ooh, guess what we were just watching? 48 Hours.
What did you guys think of the sequel, Coming to America 2?
Hated it.
Yeah.
Two
Me and
snaps
It
Elizabeth
was
were-
pretty boring. Huge letdown.
Yeah, man. I was bummed. You know.
My number one complaint was it took away that like weird, innocent fairy tale aspect of the first one that Prince Akeem had for Lisa, and like I came to Queens to find my queen, and it was this nice story, and then it's like he got date raped by Leslie Jones at night and has a second kid. I hated that. It just ruined it for me.
Yeah.
I don't think I've actually watched the first one since then. So
Well, plus it changes what movie it is. Like it's supposed to be a sequel where he has to find a son. Okay, cool, but then it's about his daughter wanting to take over. and it's like, okay, what movie are we doing here?
I honestly could not
Headshot,
tell you what that
motherfucker.
movie's
What are we
about.
doing here?
Like, it's just a total data dump for me. Like,
And it wasn't enjoyable. It came out around the time Bill and Ted 3 came out. Oh yeah, he's gone.
crush.
Remember when he used to juice the guys' heads and they would show it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that was one of the great things about Friday
Well,
the 5. I think that they actually show some of the kills in that movie.
I can see why it has such a backlash to it, though, because it is very much just sleaze and no story substance, like A Nightmare on Elm
Yeah.
Street at least tries to do visually.
Come on, kids,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here.
Directed by a porn director and all that, it's just, they're like, what do we do, Let's just go for broke. And everybody hates Roy.
Oh, yeah.
I actually like Roy, the whole Roy.
Guys, we got to drink our whole drink. We got to wait for Nick to come back.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sitting here spacing out thinking,
I got my Vander Sex shirt on.
Bando Sex. Sounds like a German, like some kind of weird German, like band or something from the 80s or something.
Yeah,
Bando
no,
Sex.
it's from Eurotrip. I went to a brothel in Amsterdam. I don't want to talk about it.
Very cool. Good for you.
you made out with your sister, dude. That's the best line of that whole movie.
Stepsister, goddammit, stepsister! I swear to God.
I love that scene so much. All right, guys, whole drink.
Cheers. One of the things that irks me about this movie, the blood on the first of all, the machete is like pristine, brand fucking new, shiny, chrome fucking. I hate that about his machete in this movie. But then the blood on it, it's like grape jelly, dude. It's like strawberry jam or something. It's like it looks.
It's
fake
actually
as
Smuckers.
hell. Yeah, Smuckers.
Oh, ooh. Chris Wicks, thank you very much.
Jeff, don't
really
worry, man.
feel-
I'll end your show if you end up passing out. I'll end your show.
I'm not, man. I don't drink much anymore. But Nick was with me last weekend. We fucking powered through. I can't believe how much energy we had.
We did a lot of fucking drinking last weekend. It was awesome.
Did you guys
And not by,
live
like-
stream something?
So what?
Did you guys live stream or something?
Smart man,
From
take our
Universal
fuck
we
out
did.
of there.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we were hell in Hornets. We drank Duff beer. We had some tiki drinks at a tiki bar down there. We went to the cigar bar, had some
Oh,
liquor
man.
there. Even at the airport, before we were leaving, we had like 2 or 3
You guys were
beers.
boozing it hard, huh?
Yeah,
I've
man,
always
It was a
wanted to
liquid
do-
weekend.
I've always wanted to do Universal Horror Nights, dude. I've never been to one of those, but
Do it
they're
next year.
pretty awesome.
Well, here's the thing. We want to do it next year. If you want to be involved in those plans, we can message you and see if you want to do if you're down.
Absolutely, man. Like, yeah, I'm down to go for sure. I'll fly down
Okay.
to Florida for that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard so much about the Universal Horror Nights and all that stuff, and I've never just it's like my lady's not into it, so I wouldn't take her with me or anything. So you really need a group or something to go with to enjoy it. Seems like.
Yeah, dude. No, it's pricey because it's
Yeah.
fucking Universal, but it's definitely a lot of fun, man. It really is.
Yeah. I have been to Universal before. I've been down there before, but never to the Horror Nights thing. But by the way, I heard Disney raised their prices again for the parks, like 10% or something like that.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I was like, holy, they got to make
they
up all
even-
that
dude.
lost revenue.
Dude, they even put a weight limit on some of the rides.
Can't be a fatty.
Yeah, like 180 is the weight limit. I'm not kidding.
180? That's it?
180
Why,
is the-
what's the benefit of them doing that?
so they don't have to so this way the it doesn't cause more stress on their buildings. They have to pay more to repair them, so they last longer basically. So
Wow.
the rides last longer. That's basically what it is.
How about that? And
Yeah,
you're
like-
just talking about like Pirates of the Caribbean and shit like that or something, right?
No, I think it's like the coaster ones or whatever, like the ones that
More
whip
the
around and things
mechanical
like that.
rides?
Yeah. That's what we're talking about. I think
did
it's like
you get
4
it?
or 5 they want to do that with, and I'm just like, man, you guys, and even I even heard that they were going to they're going to charge families for the shuttle from MCO to their Disney hotel.
Yeah.
So it's no longer a free shuttle. You have to pay per person to go back and forth.
I remember when I took my lady, my girlfriend at the time, when I was in the Navy, we reported in San Diego and we went to Disneyland. And like the fucking, like they got rid of their military discount and everything. I was like, damn, you motherfuckers are cheap.
Oh,
man.
that's terrible. Holy shit.
And, you know, San Diego, there's a lot of like sailors and shit there.
Yeah.
You think that it would be smart for them to have that because they could take their lady, you know, or whoever with them. But they're just cheap, man. They're fucking. How fucking un-American is that shit? Fuck you. You know that really rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, dude. Like, yeah, like no, I'm with you right there, man. Taking away a military discount, come the fuck on. Like that's really petty and bullshit. Come, Jesus, man. That's terrible. That's terrible.
That was lame. By the way, can we just talk about how fucking stupid it is? This whole plot line where he's got to roll the giant boulder into the boat, like, oh my god!
By the way, no. I will. Okay, yeah, that's super. That's 100% super plot line. But I will give him credit. That boulder's made of foam, and he is selling. He is acting like he's that's Oscar-winning acting right there.
Yeah,
What a death!
That's a great death because that guy's a fucking jack off. Like,
Got your daddy killed.
Best part is that didn't kill him yet. He's still dying. He's in a lot of pain.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna feel that tomorrow. Look at that.
That is a foam boulder weighs like 3 pounds.
The idea that you could lift that rock that big and like out of a boat, like, oh my god, dude. It would sink that boat. It was just like ridiculous.
It really would. It really would.
Yeah. How do you like wrap a chain around? It makes no sense at all. It's really stupid. I remember when this movie came out. Like my neighbor, this girl I knew, she told me she went and saw it. She said it. Fucking. She says that movie. I said, how was it? She goes, it's fucking stupid. Like they kill him with a they sink him in a lake with a boulder at the end. I'm like, are you serious? Like, even a fucking like, what movie this? What year this movie come out? Was it 86 or something?
86.
Yeah. So we were 9-year-olds and she fucking knew. This movie is fucking stupid. And you got your nice, styrofoam door there.
It was so cool, though.
Yeah.
What was cooler, that shot or when Michael Myers broke through the plate glass at Haddonfield Memorial?
Oh, I think actually that's cooler. But I like the Roy door bust. Busting through the door in 5. That's a good shot.
Good girl, buddy. You almost got your
fucking Roy.
Fucking Roy. Jesus.
Doop to doo. Here I come.
This is like I don't know, Weekend Warrior Jason, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because in the beginning he's a badass, and towards the end it's kind of like you have gloves on and like a utility belt and.
Yeah, he's got like a fly fishing kit.
Yeah.
I think I never realized it, but I think it's like part of like Tommy McLaughlin's like tongue-in-cheek thing.
Okay.
Like, oh, he's a woodsman now. We're gonna give him gloves.
There you go, there. Call me a
utility
pussy.
belt.
I'm a goddamn Spectre, goddammit.
You know how many people are killed today?
Do you want to be respected, Dion?
Say what?
Do you want to be respected? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, man. I also want to be a pretender. That was my favorite TV show back in the 90s.
Xavier to God, yeah. So Roy's got the blue chevrons instead of the red. I guess that was supposed to be some sort of indication that it wasn't, Jason. But I like part 5, that Roy Jason mask. I like that one.
I know when Tommy's dreaming of Jason, you see the red chevrons on his mask, and it's kind of like the weird indication of like the real one and the fake one almost. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's hard to. I never saw the movie. I don't know if it was ruined for me before I saw it or whatever when I was a kid. It never occurred to me that there was supposed to be a twist, like a reveal. Oh, it's not, like whatever. Because there's basically 2 Jasons, and there's Jason and then there's Roy. Yeah. But you're not supposed to know the difference between them until the end. They didn't execute it very well, I guess. But,
yeah. Oh well, I mean, it's a movie. It happens.
Can't all be winners.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fine. It's all good, man.
I think it was a kind of a bold move to do that with the Jason character.
Yeah.
kind of do
Yeah.
a bait and switch.
Hey, the state of water and whatever.
Fucking Joey, man, he got hacked up. All he wanted to do was eat candy bars and help fold laundry, and he get fucking whacked.
The
by
diabetes
guy
would have got him
Living
eventually,
Dead.
though.
The goddamn- Oh my god.
Check your ass.
From the wrong angles, this looks just like a man with a potato head flailing around, and it's kind of funny.
Yeah, he doesn't have a great look from the back. Yeah.
No, he looks like a shaved testicle.
That's
Yeah.
what she said. That's what she said. Yeah, his look in part 7 is so fucking good. I love like the
Yeah, he looks
spine,
dope in
the whole thing. Even when his mask comes off and she like sucking and pulls it off and he looks crazy. He looks like a fuking zombie. It's wonderful.
That's
so
like
good
the
to look.
ultimate Jason look to me.
Yeah.
Even though Kane Hodder's like 5'5", like they shoot him a lot from a lot of low angles in that movie.
They do that man. I love Kane Hodder, but I will call him the fuck out. He does wear lifts. Like if you ever see him at a convention, he has like 2 to 3 inches on the bottom of his shoes. Like he's wearing platforms basically.
Yeah.
I forget. There's some lake somewhere where they actually put a Jason in the bottom of it.
You know, it's funny. My
Yep.
mom actually sent me a link. I guess it's still there because she said
Okay.
that somebody wrote up a story about how it's still there in the lake and shit.
Yeah, it's a lake in Maine or something, right?
Oh god.
Or New York State. Maybe?
Yeah, it's something like that, man. It's upstate for sure.
Fuck you, Tom.
All this shit was shot in Tommy McLaughlin's pool, apparently. Pickup shots, and they blacked it out with like a black tarp or something.
Yeah, like a black
that.
tarp.
Oh,
Yeah. That's the way to do it, man. That's how you do it. You just shoot it during the day where there's like good sunlight coming in, and you just that's it. The hardest thing is getting the camera under the water and being waterproof. That's the worst thing.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. You have to control the elements, whatever.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the shots.
Oh yeah.
Nice memory, dude.
Random question, guys. How would you feel if the Wayans brothers directed a Friday the 13th parody?
I would love it.
If a what?
I love those early Scream parody movies. Those are so fun, dude.
If it's
Stab,
them,
or what are they called?
Scary
If it's-
movie?
Scary movie. Yeah.
yeah. If it's if it's them and they have like a good amount of control, yeah, I'll let it go. Because in all honesty, I do love a Haunted House 1 and 2. I love those movies. Those to me are hilarious. I have both of them and I love them to death. They're ridiculous to watch.
Kane's built
I
like
need to
a
watch
damn
the second
bridge.
one.
He's a stocky dude, but he's super short. But one of my other horror nerd friends said, "Is he really that good of a Jason? He just kind of stands there and breathes a lot, like breathes real heavy." He's like, that's like his whole Jason.
He kind of like moves his shoulders and accentuates his breathing a lot. So that's kind of his thing. I don't know. It's a little weird. I think he gets the fame because he's done the most movies, continuously, kind of thing.
Right,
That's what
right.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
and he champions the character. I mean, he's out there all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when people say, Jason, you think Kane Hodder, but there was like, 6 Jasons before him or whatever. That's really weird. Well, 5. You can't count.
So this
one.
is a great kill.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah,
you, Jason, you're dead.
Yeah, and it's funny because like fucking electricity brings him back in part 7. Like it's like a power line in the fucking bottom of the lake or whatever. It's weird.
Oh, you're thinking of part 8.
Part 8. No, you're right. Part 8. Fuck, I'm thinking
Yeah,
part 8.
7
You're
is
right.
psychic kinetic energy or whatever.
That's what it is. The psychicness.
Yeah.
MK Ultra.
And-
That's what it is.
In one way, I wish we were watching part 7 just to continue our, story. But it's Freddy vs. Jason next, which is great.
Dude, once again, soft spot. Love that movie. They did like the promo for it was amazing. So much fun. So much fun.
This was that was the Freddy or the horror movie of the early 2000s. Everything was about Freddy vs. Jason for a small window of
Dude,
time.
just like
Yep.
Like and
Yep.
once again, like I'm sure Josh knows. Like when you saw that shit and it happened and they announced it and it was official, you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's a huge deal, man. It's like
Yeah.
because they're two separate universes, and it's a really hard thing to get them together. And it's like how are they going to make it work? And Jason and Freddy are perfect match against each other. I feel like so. It'd be weird if it was Jason and like Michael or something, but yeah, and I think the movie did real well, and I think it holds up. I think it's fun. It's not a perfect movie by any means, or there's a lot of dumb shit in it, but they figured it out, and I think it holds up.
They did. The movie, okay, according to Wikipedia, the budget was 30 million and it made 116, which I'm sure it made more than that later on, but like that's the initial money it made.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who's still alive?
I want to see like Chucky versus Leprechaun or something. That'd be amazing.
Chucky versus Leprechaun would be the fucking shit. I'm entirely down for that. That would be great.
Mm-hmm. That Leprechaun reboot wasn't too bad.
Who plays him in the reboot?
Not what's his name. I'd have
It
to look.
is what's his face, isn't it? Or was it a sequel? Or was it a straight reboot?
I think it was a reboot, wasn't it?
I think it was. I think it was.
How many people are whipping out their IMDb right now?
Does anyone out here think that Jason would kill Michael Myers? Or
it was Leprechaun.
Well, no. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I think Jason versus Michael Myers wouldn't work, and I think Freddy versus Jason worked because Jason is silent and Freddy has a lot of the quips and the funny stuff to say. So that worked well. You couldn't have
Michael
two
Myers
silent
is
killers.
silent too.
But see, you couldn't have two silent killers go against each other because that would be really boring, like visually
no personality.
No personality.
And plus, Freddy gives all the exposition really that you need to know for how they get together in the same movie or whatever. So, that's the amazing thing about Freddy is he's a talker, but which you definitely need if you're gonna have Jason in there, but.
Well, plus it helps that they're both supernatural, so
yeah, definitely.
A fucking dream,
He's a dream warrior.
Yeah, dream.
Deonnie's a dream warrior. Just say it, he's a dream warrior.
Goblin. And then
not a knob goblin.
The goddamn specter or whatever it is.
Yeah. So okay. So if Michael Myers is perceived as being human and a serial killer, who would you put against him then in a movie?
I would, if I'm doing
Leatherface.
Michael Myers matchup.
Ooh.
Who?
Leatherface.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. It's just funny because Leatherface is kind of he's a brute, but he's a wimp too. He's basically a scared, like mentally diminished man or whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Inbred, yeah. I would do Hannibal Lecter or something. I would do another smart opposite, because that's it's not just that Michael's a fucking essentially psycho killer Batman, but he's intelligent. Like he's at least, even though the movies aren't great, he's intelligent enough to break a dude's windpipe and have him pretend to be him so he can get away. So I would do still have a slasher, but do a mind versus mind thing with Michael Myers. That'd be fun as shit.
Hannibal Lecter, Michael Myers. Wow, that would be super interesting.
Yeah. I can't think of a better one. I'll try to come up with at least a funny one, but that's a really good one.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, like imagine.
I'll see if I can make my friend come up with the AI like image for that.
Yeah,
I'll message him right now.
Because I would kill to have like a monologue between Hannibal and Michael, and this is why Loomis failed, and da 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 da. Like I think that'd be fun.
All right, I'm messaging my friend right now about getting an image like that.
But yeah, I gotta go with Jason kills Michael. Yeah, again because he's smart, but it would be a fun matchup. Like to see Michael getting beat down, then eventually find something that works. That'd be cool. But yeah, it's different doing supernatural versus non-supernatural killers, and it's just Freddy and Jason works very well together. It works very well.
Michael Myers versus the shark from Jaws. I want to see that
Bruce.
Bruce versus Michael. Michael versus Bruce.
Bruce versus Michael. Where takes Amityville Island.
Amityville Island. I like that. I like that. I like that.
I feel like Chief Brody would just fuck up Michael Myers with 2 shots right through the eyes.
No. Not Chief Brody. Not Chief Brody. Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell could be the chief of any police department in America, as far as I'm
God
concerned.
damn it, dude.
Yep,
He needs to be more of this shit. He really does.
So I'm feeling pretty good. You guys ready to start the next
wonderful,
movie?
man. I can't wait to start Freddy vs. Jason. I'm so fucking excited.
Let me restart the timer then. Okay.
So,
folks,
let me get my other drink.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know I downloaded the file. Where is it? Let's see.
Oh, take your time, man.
It's in your downloads. C
How
drive.
does the computer work? Let's see.
User
Hey,
Josh.
Eldar, what's up?
Downloads. Freddy vs. Jason. I don't know. I'm just fucking with you.
Is Dion wearing a Rocco's Modern Life shirt?
Is he wearing a Rocco's Modern Life button up? Is that what's going on right now?
I thought that's what he had on. We'll find out in a minute. The audience is like, who gives a shit?
Let's see, a squad of Ghostface versus Michael Myers. I don't know, man. Like, once again, Ghostface is silent. We need somebody. Let's see. Parker CS the Goat said Ash Williams versus the Upside Down. Dude, that would be the shit.
Ash is a good one to pick for a versus movie. He'd be really good.
Yeah, always.
Maybe Ash versus Leatherface would be really cool.
I feel like
the chainsaw action going on.
Oh my god! I feel like Bruce Campbell has one more good movie in him. We need to get him in a versus or something.
So
yeah.
He's got one more Ash Williams movie in him. We need to get him in one crazy versus thing.
I actually think that Robert Englund's got one more left in him. He's got one more bullet in the chamber. He needs to come back and do Freddy one more time.
Be like the best version possible.
I agree. Get him a proper stunt dude, but like, give him the makeup. Let him do the thing. Yeah. Shit, man. Are you kidding me? The banter between Ash Williams and Freddy would be fucking epic. If it was written correctly.
You'd have to get really good writers to pull that off.
God. Oh my god.
Otherwise, could be tragic.
Like, it could. No, it could. But no, you need. Yeah, it could.
It seems like they'd be really easy to write for though, because they're so colorful. You know, there's a lot to work with there. You know.
There is, man. There is. You would need a damn good writer. But yeah, I mean, once again, if they even announced like Ash versus like 2 killers and Freddy and like somebody else, dude, it would be insane. Like
how would you bring Ash in though, or how would you bring Freddy into the real world?
Same way they do in any movies. Just make it like just start the movie where he's like some girl's on a couch dreaming or whatever, and then she like yanks him into the reality through a dream. Just do that.
What if we write it as one of the demons from the Necronomicon is whatever possessed Freddy, one of those sleeper people or whatever. Ooh. And so we can use the Necronomicon and Freddy Krueger.
You just have like Ash is dating this like wacky chick who's into like, you know, Ouija boards or something. And
there you go.
You know, she just summons Freddy by accident or some stupid shit.
That would work.
You know?
Yeah, they go down to a boiler room and, you know, summon something.
I'd watch that.
You can work that shit out pretty easily. All the fans really care about is getting them on screen together, you know.
Yeah, man. Bruce Campbell, Robert Englund, and then like some other fucking killer, you know.
Well, let's decide the third killer right now, Nick.
Right now. I wouldn't do Michael Myers because that's beaten to death. I would probably, honestly, I don't know. I don't even want to do Jason shit.
I feel like Jason would work well.
Necronomicon makes sense.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe it's the Necronomicon that brings them both back. It's a sequel to Freddy vs. Jason, and Ash has to finish the job of them both, like the comic book. How's that?
There you go.
Yeah, let's just do that.
That could be the highest grossing horror movie ever.
Dude, it would make so much fucking money. So much fucking money.
Oh, it would be amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I think?
Go
ahead.
Sorry, Jeff. I was just saying the window's closing for all this shit. So, if they're going to throw it out there, do it now. Man,
Yeah.
all these 40, 50-year-olds, man, would spend mad money on that shit. They
100%, man. They would pre-order the Blu-rays and 4K DVDs like a fucking tomorrow. It would just happen.
Also, think of it like
Wishmaster.
you can almost treat it.
You were talking about?
What?
Aurora's saying have it about the evil Jinn, and from that movie about the evil Jinn. I'd be like, hey, yeah, the Wishmaster use that dude. Yeah, that'd be.
You could have the Jeepers Creepers guy.
Oh,
what's
that would
guy's-
be.
He's pretty a formidable. Not a huge franchise, but somewhat big.
Yeah.
Throw him in there somewhere in the mix.
Let's see, Freddy. Okay. Oh my God, Ash versus Freddy versus Jason versus Pennywise. That's too much.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it's almost too much banter back and forth. But you know what? I'm there for it. I'm fucking there for it.
You could treat this like the branded version of Cabin in the
Creeper,
Woods. Remember how at the end they're like this monster and this monster and this monster? Just have it where Ash meets all these monsters in one movie. Make it like a branded monster squad.
Oh shit, dude, that'd be.
And then you could justify having Ash, fight them all, take them all out. Maybe they get revived at the end and they all die or something. I don't know. Everyone's got to have an equal shake in that movie. But it'd be bitchin'. Now, which Pennywise would it be? Tim Curry or Skarsgård?
I love Tim Curry, but I don't think he's up for it anymore.
My cat
unfortunately.
wants to say hello, guys. Lucy wants.
Hey, there he is.
Meow. Stay meow, brother.
Big fatty.
Ash versus Freddy versus Pennywise meets Nick Cage. Nah, that's too much, man. That's too much. The world would explode. You'd crack the world in half. I'm sorry.
Did you guys like Renfield? Did you guys like that?
I want to see it still.
I liked it. I watched it in theaters. I actually liked it. I thought it was interesting.
It's like a horror action movie. I thought it was really fun.
Yep.
I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was super fun. I think the funny idea of the guy going to like an abuse like group was hilarious, and talking about his boss in like an abusive way, or talking about the Dracula in an abusive way was hilarious. Nick Cage did an amazing job of being like overly Nick Cage. It was great. I really enjoyed it. I really did. Yeah, I had a good time with it. It was a lot of fun.
You know what's weird about Nick Cage? He's really circled around to better movies again. Like he went through a phase where he was doing all direct to fucking
The Bobby
DVD
Yaga
crap,
versus Jason. That'd be
and
great.
he's come back around. He's like doing some quality shit again.
Yeah, man. I mean, you really can't keep him down. I mean, I think he's done enough stuff to where people kind of like his stock went down because like he was doing shit, and he came back up because people were like,
yeah,
he's doing shit, but he's wild in it, so we have to like watch it. So
that dude just must do nothing but work. He puts out like 2 movies a year, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, he does. It's impressive. It really is.
I actually saw him. I was at a bar in Chicago called Liars Club, and was there with my best friend in Chicago. Was visiting him, and we were at the bar and ordering drinks, and he goes, "Don't be obvious, but look behind you." And I was like, I don't know, whatever. I figured out a way to turn around, and fucking Nick Cage is standing right there, dude. Blew my fucking mind. And he was there with some blonde chick, and they were nobody bugged him. They were by them, he was there with some girl. They were upstairs playing Kiss Pinball all night. And I was like, damn, holy shit! Like I was not expecting that at all.
That's cool that nobody bothered him. They just kind of like looked at him and was like, all right, dude, he's here. It's cool, whatever. Just, keep drinking your drink.
Yeah, that's the kind of club that place is. It's like it gets a lot of celebrity traffic through there, so I think people know, those guys know to go there because then everybody's kind of cool in there,
I would have, if I ever see him out, I'd be a dick and be like, can I get a picture with you? I would totally ask him that.
Yeah.
So would I. Even Nicolas Cage, that dude's amazing.
No, and like once again, if he said no, I'd be like, all right, cool, no problem. Thank you for your time. I'll fuck off now.
You would have to do it in a cool way though. You'd have to be like, hey, dude, I'll fucking buy you and your lady a shot, quick photo.
Oh, that's a good move. That's a good move. I'm gonna use that if that ever happens.
Yeah. But yeah, and you know, because you know, like if you're at a con, it's fair game. But in real life, I don't ever approach these people. Like if I ever see a celebrity out in the world, like living their life, I don't ever bother them because I feel like you know, like being a celebrity must be a fucking curse. I would never want to be a celebrity, dude. Like because you're constantly being bothered by fucking Chads and Karens like all fucking day long, dude. You know, like they just want the social media clout. You know, like. I don't know. Me and the type of personality that I have, I could not deal with that. It would just drive me crazy.
I mean,
I think
look,
Nick literally
it's a
went to
double.
sleep over here.
Nick is out.
No, sorry. I was typing something out. No, that's all it was. No.
Well, let's get our movie
listening to you
started
guys.
and keep
I was typing a message out because my friend does the AI images. Anybody who's on our, I think it's like our World Class Bullshitters like group chat or group whatever it is. I've been posting them in there regularly the last couple of days. So we've seen a lot of versus images. That's my friend John Devlin. He's been making them and putting them out. So I just share them on there because they're fun. So.
All right. Yeah. I drank a lot of this vodka.
It's getting there, man. It's getting there.
All right. Let's everybody get your timestamp set to 0 and press play right now.
She's mine.
Ha ha! I love Freddy Krueger.
By the way, I another thing I love about Freddy Vs Jason is the fucking
Oh,
soundtrack.
shit.
That soundtrack is so much fun.
Oh, we just got 2 drinks, a 5 and a 10, guys. Thank you both. Xavier to God says, would you guys watch a movie about the Predator versus the Terminator, and where should it take place, the present or the future?
No,
of course
no.
I watch
The
this.
Predator should, the Predator should somehow bring the Terminator back to his planet, like in Predators, and like have to fight them that way.
That'd be
that.
bitchin'.
Maybe in the future too.
Oh yeah,
Future alien planet. I don't know. Show us something we haven't seen before. Make it groundbreaking.
I mean,
Thank you, Xavier to God. You guys drink for that one?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm making another one.
I'm drinking some pussy ass Michelob Ultra tonight.
That's fine,
okay.
man. It's all good.
I usually like to. I switched over to Lone Star. See, I was on Blue Light for a while, and that wasn't bad, but wasn't great. But the local Total Wine near me sells fucking Lone Star. That shit's awesome. It's only $6.99 a 6-pack.
Nice.
But they don't order a ton of it, so it's always out.
Oh shit.
I was like,
Yeah,
I guess
Lone-
I'm fucking stuck with Michelob Ultra tonight.
Yeah, Lone Star is the shit that Joe Bob drinks, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it, and it doesn't give you like that terrible fucking hangover most shitty beers do. So,
The kill from part 3 is a marionette. That's the best kill. One of the best kills.
because you just can feel that, you know, like it just it looks painful.
Yeah,
as
because he's
fuck.
just like, oh my god, it sucks.
Classic Freddy, man, love it. It's cool that we get a recap, like we usually would get for a Friday the 13th movie, but we get it for Nightmare on Elm Street here, which is fun.
I never thought of it like that.
That Freddy right there, I love. That's part 2 Freddy. You're all my children now.
You forget. Now that's a bitch.
I need to get myself a good Freddy replica glove, man. They have one for every movie.
Obviously,
It's
you
crazy.
guys know, but for those who don't, it's mainly Hillary at the end of Jason Goes to Hell. He loses or whatever, and then after the credits, from him getting pulled into hell or whatever, his mask is on the ground, and at the end of the credits, it was Freddy's hand coming out, grabbing the mask and pulling it into the ground.
Yeah,
And that was supposed to be
the
the
ultimate
kickoff
tease. Yeah,
for this.
Definitely.
they
That one
probably
looked good.
signed something that they were finally gonna do it, and they wanted to tease it in that movie. Yeah, it was pretty wild.
All right, we should drink. We have to drink for a $10 one, but we should also drink for the naked girl. So
Yeah. A sip for each tete.
this girl showed it all, and it was wonderful. We salute you, ma'am.
It makes me think of
You're doing God's work. You're doing God's work.
Yeah, you're making movies more beautiful. Our friend Adam Wofford sends in a $10 one, guys. So drink accordingly. I'll drink after the super chat. You have Ash trying to get the Necronomicon, but cultists are going around and summoning Jason and Freddy and demons from Jeepers Creepers, and it's Ash's team versus from the TV series. But then Pennywise arrives.
Listen,
I'd shit a brick. That sounds amazing. All
of that sounds amazing. And you just once again have to like, punch Hollywood in the dick to make them make that. And they would make $1 billion. They really would. Like I would go watch it in every format they had. 4DX, RPX, IMAX.
The weird thing is, like, because all those like versus movies or the Universal horror back in the day made a shitload of money. Everybody loved them. It's like they're so protective over their little IPs. It doesn't make any sense to me why they don't talk to each other and go, you know what? Why don't we share? We just make a whole bunch of money together for a while. You know what I mean? Like, why they don't do more?
I'd love that.
Versus movies it makes no sense to me at all.
Yeah, because the merchandise in itself will pay for the license fees.
Yeah,
whatever else it is, like it'll be good for them. But I think they're afraid of like, I don't know. I think it's really dumb. They're afraid of like selling the brand or being like, oh, this is not that good. We won't do it. It won't work out. The numbers we ran don't match up. It's like, fuck your numbers.
Screw your
old
past.
school
I'm
CGI.
Sorry, Nick. These crackers distracted me. They're delicious.
Wait, hold on. White people distracted you? What happened?
Because I'm in the club.
I'm sorry. That was terrible.
No shit.
What do you guys think of this version of Mama Voorhees over here?
I love it. She looks like kind of like Freddy Krueger wearing her skin.
She does a good job.
Yeah.
Because she's very motherly, but she's also like, get off your fucking ass and do something, boy.
Yeah, she does look a little mean.
Yeah.
Are you guys into this version of Jason? This with the fucking like smooth sort of black skin head. I don't know.
A little bit.
I don't.
It's not my
dislike
favorite
it.
Jason, but it's all right. I mean, I think it's just early 2000s enough to work, and it looks all right.
He's a very lumbering Jason in this movie. He's very slow.
Yeah.
Right.
To our friend in the chat, real quick. This movie's streaming currently on HBO Max and Amazon Prime. We can't show movies here on YouTube for copyright reasons. So what you're supposed to do is cue this up to the movie. We can all kind of watch together, and we get drunker and have to answer questions, and it gets a lot of
Freddy versus Jason, motherfucker.
I love the intro too. It's a lot of fun.
I do too.
Once again,
it tells you everything you need to know about this movie. It's going to be fun. Okay, relax and have a good time.
Exactly. Once again, the soundtrack for this movie was fucking amazing. I loved it so much.
We listened to it last week, Nick.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? We fucking did.
Nick, do you know? Is this the actual house?
It's not.
It's not. No, it's different.
Yeah, it's different.
I was wondering.
Have you ever been there before?
No, I really want to go. Though.
That's
on my
on
bucket
It's awesome. I used to live by it.
Yeah, because you were down. Yeah, you lived down there for a while, right? Did you hit all the locations and stuff when you were living there?
For what? Like all?
I mean, just like
movies?
all the good stuff. Like that would be. I don't know, like all the Halloween filming locations. Nightmare on Elm Street.
I could do you a good one for Halloween. We went we took these kids trick or treating in the South Pasadena neighborhood where Halloween was filmed, so we got to do it on Halloween night in the real neighborhood. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, that's epic, dude. Yeah, I was watching some vids regarding this Halloween 45 con that went down, and they did a big tour.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh man, I should have gone. I should have done that. Like that would have been epic.
So Monica Keena, the main girl in this movie, is like, so terrible to me in this.
She
yeah, she's not.
Freddy
she's
by
not
fire,
really
Jason by water.
She fell off quick, and Catherine Isabel's still hot and still amazing.
John
Kelly
Ritter's
Rowland,
son is
I don't know where
solid.
she is, but she's still doing stuff.
She's doing music because
Yeah.
she's rich as shit too. She's not
Yeah.
Beyonce rich, but she's very rich.
Very dated fucking hair, man. The fucking red streaks and shit.
Oh yeah.
Morgan.
Pete Kidwell, thank you for the nice message. I'm glad you're enjoying our Halloween fun this evening. Our email is worldclassbs@mail.com. The best mail.
.com. But when you send us an
she doesn't
email,
know that.
make sure you put in the subject line. Make sure you make the subject line like specific and short, so we can find it. Because we haven't been.
Or just put
we've
your
been having
screen
problems.
name in there too.
There you go. Please put your screen name in there as well, so we know to find you. Because it's when you guys put your real names in there, it shows up your real name on your email. We don't know who it is, so if you put your real name in the subject line, makes it easier to find you.
Kelly is fine to me. Oh yeah, Kelly. I think she's pretty hot. Definitely.
I like Michelle Williams too. Oh, Destiny's Child was cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did a pretty good. Michelle Williams. She was pretty good in H2O. I thought. One of her first movies. Yeah.
I like. It's fine. It's a fine one. I don't dislike that movie. I really wanted to see it a lot as a kid. I just don't really watch it much anymore.
Oh,
But
dude,
it's better than 4, 5, and 6, and 8, and Rob
Dude, I
Zombie's
love-
first two.
I love the justification for Resurrection is like, oh, Michael crushed this guy's larynx and put the mask on him, and then he became Michael in the end, the one that she cut the head off. Like, I love that they like.
They had
That
to
whole thing-
undo the classic ending of Michael being beheaded by Lori, right?
Yeah. And
It was the ambulance driver. Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's fucking so terrible, man.
Yeah, it was such a wild explanation, but you know what? I allowed it, and I do have a soft spot for Resurrection. I know it's crap, but like, it's so much fun.
Oh,
It's-
you should go to what's her name? Bo-Katan. Starbuck. What's her name?
Katie Sackhoff.
Sackhoff. Yeah. Go to her YouTube channel. She's got a video. She talks about making that movie, Resurrection. And, it's like it's not it's like a 30-minute video or so. She talks about her experience in that and like her choices, her acting choices. It's a cute little video. If anybody's a fan, they would see a little insight to her being in that movie. It's pretty cool. She got a little
Alright.
YouTube channel over there.
Oh no, I'll definitely check that out. Yeah, because I'm big into that. Because I know she complained because she wasn't going to show her boobs in that. And like apparently they had like some stand-in who like lifted her shirt or whatever, and then
Right,
she's like,
right.
"Yeah, I never authorized that." I'm just like, "Whoa, that's crazy." But it's Hollywood, so they do that shit.
Yeah, I mean she's forgettable. I mean it's just it's like it's like any of these kids or whatever in one of these movies, but it was cool to hear her like give a little commentary about doing it and stuff because now she's a big star. She's a big Star Wars star.
Yeah, and it's funny because if you ever I think it's on the DVD, I don't know if it's on the Blu-ray, but you can actually go through and watch the movie through their cameras.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you get the DVD or whatever like that, you can actually watch it through their cameras and like flip through the screens and things like that. Like, yeah, it's wild.
That recent box set they put out that has Resurrection, H2O, and what am I leaving out? It might be just those
Curse
two
of Michael
movies.
Myers.
Yeah.
No, it's
Oh.
Curse. Yeah, you're right. That's those three. But they have all tons of extras on that little box set. I almost got that there. It was like it was marked down on Amazon to $80, but I was like, I'm trying to like reel in my wasteful spending on this shit. So
I
I
understand,
didn't
man.
pull the trigger, but it was marked down from like $120 to $80 or something.
Yeah.
So, it's a good
I
deal.
might get. I'm probably gonna definitely look into getting the Blu-ray for H2O and Resurrection. I don't know if they're worth 4K, but I'm definitely gonna get the Blu-rays of them because I do. Oh my
Just
god!
buy the box set. Then, Nick.
Catherine Isabel's tits are amazing.
It's a body double, dude.
Is it?
Yeah,
It probably is. You're probably right.
We got to drink to it.
Here's to body double titties, I guess.
Yeah. They're somebody's titties. Cheers to you too, Dion. I felt included.
Oh,
What'd you think of that, Hillary?
Oh, that makes me uncomfortable.
That's a Jason go-to move there. You got to fold in reverse.
He did
He did-
fold the other guy in reverse in the last.
Yeah, he
one.
killed the sheriff that
Yeah.
way. And if you actually sit down and you try to think of like new inventive ways to kill people in a slasher movie, it's actually kind of hard, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
You're
so
right.
much has
'Cause
been done.
so many, they've died so many different ways.
Yeah.
If I
try
made a
to show-
slasher movie, I would guarantee I wouldn't do the crushed head because so many slasher movies have the crushed heads, and I never like that kill. It doesn't do anything for me.
You got Michael doing a thumb in the forehead, and I think
yeah.
Jason does
Yeah.
that too. I think in part 4, or is it 3? But yeah, it's like, what do you do?
Three.
You know?
Three.
It's
Because
3,
the eye
right?
pops out.
In the
Yeah,
shower, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. For sure.
Yeah, like how do you make it? Because one of the appeals of
That's 4 in
slasher.
the shower. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah,
But like this is why I mentioned Hatchet, because you have like the gas powered belt sander in that. That's like a ridiculous like weapon.
I
You
love
know?
it when he rips that woman's head like fucking wide open, and you see like the skin peel apart. Oh, that's amazing. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes it's maybe not the kill itself, but just the gore effect is really amazing. You know.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, those movies deserve more praise than they currently have.
Yeah, the Hatchet stuff. I mean, he's a good one that you could throw verses in there, like
I love how they
fucking
make him
Hatchet
out to be
versus
that asshole.
Crawley versus
Well,
fucking
he
Jason or
handled it the
something.
right way.
Oh shit, dude, that would be some shit.
Kane would play both parts, and it'd be double roll
Dude,
for him. It'd be amazing.
Yeah, he'd get the biggest check out of everybody.
Elaborate story.
Right.
Like that's just the
God.
detective work.
I always think of this guy as the little dick dude from Scary Movie. Every time I see him in a movie.
Dude, no, I think of him as the guy
Yep.
from the college movie with fucking Zach Morris. Dead
I
Man
don't know
on
that.
Campus. Dead Man on Campus. Dead Man
Oh.
on Campus. Yeah.
I remember when
Brian
that came out, but I
Paul
never
Gosselaar.
saw it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, no, that's
exactly.
the, Brian Paul Gosselaar's the other dude from. Saved by
That's
the
Mark
that
Paul
one.
Gosselaar.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Smart Paul. Yeah, you're right.
Mark Paul Gosselaar.
Hillary, you're drunk. Go home.
She
What
is
if
home.
I am home?
Go to bed. I don't fucking know.
Go home again.
Go home again. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, I'll see y'all.
Round the
later.
bases and come home again.
No, come back. Come back.
You sound like Flick from A Christmas Story. Ralphie, come back.
Yeah, come back, come back.
Is that her?
Oh, that's eerie.
Ah.
But I don't know why the blood's hitting the floor and then disappearing. Is it John Cena or something? What happened?
I think it's Freddy who's like not powerful enough to come back yet.
Right. That's why he's sending Jason to get people to talk about Freddy, so he's strong
Yeah,
enough.
he's
come
got to
back.
rally some fear to get enough.
Oh,
You know.
so Freddy's like Tinkerbell.
Right.
Yeah.
If you don't believe
Freddy's like Tinkerbell. Oh my god.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'd never thought of that parallel before. but
Oh
yeah,
my
you're right.
god. Oh my god. Let's see. Oh yeah, he was also the personal trainer in Night of the Roxbury. Now you're right, man. You're right. Cosmic Vader. He was. That's another one.
I like that movie quite a bit.
Night of the Roxbury. Yeah, it's one of the few SNL movies that actually was really good.
So there's Wayne's World, Blues Brothers, Wayne's World 2, Night at the Roxbury. And
What
a couple
about
more. And
Pat?
then at the
You
very
didn't like Pat?
At the bottom of the center of the earth is It's Pat. Fuck that
Yeah.
movie. I hate It's Pat. It's my least favorite movie.
I do love Joe Dirt though. Joe Dirt's
I love Joe Dirt.
still a lot of fun. Not Joe Dirt 2, but the original Joe Dirt is really good.
I love how Joe Dirt 2 came out on like fucking like Crackle or something. Like it's we're gonna use Crackle
Oh,
to make it.
yeah.
That's like, God, that was such a stupid
They should.
thing.
Yeah, it didn't have the same magic, but you were glad to see Spade back in the Joe Dirt
wig?
wig and all that shit. Yeah.
This movie was peak Monica Keena. This is where she looked the
Holy
best,
shit.
and then she just went fucking down.
Oh, there's Alex Jones. You guys didn't know Alex Jones is in this movie,
I
right?
was just about to say that.
Turn the Frog's gay.
Oh my god, that's funny. Oh god,
Looks
Yeah.
just like him. It's like fucking
It's
Alex
creepy.
Jones body
you're not,
double, man.
you're not kidding, man. You're not kidding. He's like, listen, kids, Frog's turning gay. You can't be out here. All right, fucking.
Dude,
Electromagnetic waves.
Who fucking talks to their dad like that? Holy shit.
And then
Give me some
hits the
fucking
flash.
space.
And then goes back to drinking. With his very, very skinny
You never
flash.
lost your homeboy to a serial killer influenced by a dead guy who used to be a serial killer.
Thanks,
You don't
Jeff,
know what
thanks.
stress is.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah. Checkmate, Dad. It's so funny you watch this movie in like 4K. This dude's got the biggest fucking pimples on his forehead, and it's like cake on makeup, dude.
Actually, no. You know what? You know what? I would probably get Freddy vs. Jason in 4K. That would be one I would get in 4K.
Yeah.
That to me would be worth it. Yeah, a lot of good memories in this movie.
It's weird to go back and watch these old movies in 4K because it's like you see every fucking pore on somebody's, like every detail. It's like you get
Yeah.
on a good TV. It's like holy shit.
Yeah, I watched Fifth Element that way, and I was like, man, you see like the lines of the CG and everything, and like
Yeah,
where
yeah.
it's a map.
It kind of
painting and
ruins
stuff.
it a little bit, you know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It does a little bit for sure.
Freddy, gotta love Freddy, man.
The
Oh, yeah.
makeup is on point in this movie. I got to give it props. The makeup is on point in this movie. They did a good fucking job with them.
I like.
I'm
when
I'm
these
glad they went
movies
back
had
to a
the
more
right moment.
classic Freddy look here too.
100%.
I hated whatchamacallit's Jackie Earl Haley's Freddy.
Oh, yeah, it was like it was too nondescript. It didn't removing all the humor and interesting things about Freddy in a Freddy movie was the dumbest thing you could fucking do. It was like
Yeah.
they wanted to make Freddy serious or something. You know, it was like I don't know. It didn't work at all, and the whole thing was very forgettable. The whole
Oh yeah,
Jackie Earle
yeah.
Haley Freddy was
Yeah.
really bad, and
No, it was very forgettable. So
he's a great actor, you know. But
He is. I want to address how nasty that kill was because the guy had his dad's severed head that he used as a shield. So imagine being an EMT, finding a head like cut in half after being
and then
decapitated.
the body cut in half behind that.
And you're like, what the fuck
everywhere.
did this?
It's like, what am I looking at?
How? Like you're not even grossed out. At this point. You're like, what the fuck happened here?
Yeah.
I love that the news station is named KRGR.
Ah, Kruger.
Yeah, that's so corny, dude. I noticed that too, and I was watching it there. I was like, that was the best they come up with, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. I give them. They were having fun with this movie. I'll give them props. It's fine. It's fine. You were,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
were having fun with it. You were doing,
Yeah.
you were doing the dream thing, making a fucking Christmas movie. It's fine. It's fine.
You got Jason Ritter here, the son of John Ritter.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. John Ritter. Yeah, for sure. This is a weird line here. He goes, "I've told you this like 100 times. I'm not I'm not a checkers guy. I'm a something or other or whatever." It's like I wonder why they wrote that in. It's really weird. Like little subline. Maybe they ad-libbed it or something.
Probably. Two murders in one house, man. Is that a coincidence? No, man. It's the middle of America. That shit happens all the time.
The checker scene just came on as soon as you said that. I'm like, wait, I got to pay attention to this.
It's like, why is that in the movie at all? What's the point of that movie? Does it foreshadow something?
There was going to be a battle.
I'm an Uno guy. I'm not a
was-
checkers guy. I'm an Uno guy. Like, I wonder if that's
There was
going
going to be a pseudo dream sequence between this kid and Freddy. Where they were going to play Uno.
maybe there was a scene they cut out and then it foreshadowed the scene that they got cut or something. But
Just a big old game of Connect 4. That'd be a fun Nightmare on Elm Street kill.
yeah, right.
That'd be great.
That's what they should do with the next. If they ever do a one more run Freddy Krueger movie with Robert Englund, have the craziest, most artistic nightmare kills ever. It doesn't need to be about the most savage, beheadings, but have like all these cool deaths. Like have somebody get killed like that, or have them do a video game death proper, something cool like that. Who knows?
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great.
Amplify it.
Yeah. I mean, that really was the whole idea behind the whole Freddy franchise. Is like, how do we top the last one? You know, I guess we'll have Freddy have Linnea Quigley's tits coming out of his belly button or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh man. I think there's a convention in Tennessee called FrankenCon that's going to have all three of those girls there.
All together at the same time?
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that, I'm pretty sure it's happening. Let me check real quick. But yeah, like they give advertising that. But like it's one of those things where it's like, are they going to have that, and how long is it going to take them to like cancel it or them not show up or some shit like that?
Yeah. That's great. I mean, it's really rare they get them all together in the same spot for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I was asking Linnea about because I knew that they were going to do Michelle, Bauer, and Bring Stevens together at Chillerfest. I asked her, I was like, why don't they have you like there too? It doesn't. She said, I don't know. And I was at the very first Chillerfest. She said. So she's known those people forever, and I'm like, it's just really strange to me that they wouldn't invite you to be there too.
FrankenCon May 10th and 11th, 2024. Michelle Bauer, Brink Stevens, and Linnea Quigley apparently.
Yeah.
That's who's on the poster right now.
Nice.
So this dude just drugs his daughter, or at least attempts to.
Yeah. He's a caring father, man. That's how they do it. They will drug, you got to drug your kids to care for them. Dion knows what I'm talking about. Dion knows what I'm talking about.
That's right. You get it.
This girl looks so much. God damn it, Nick. That's dark.
I know. And then Dion agreed with it. I was just fucking around.
That's even darker, but
you're right. Dion is quite a bit darker. You're right.
That's
you're
true.
Right.
Look. By the way, this chick looks so much like Brittany Murphy. It's throwing me off at times.
Hillary said it earlier.
Dude, wait, no, she looks like who?
Brittany Murphy, Monica Keena. And Brittany Murphy
shit!
look the same.
Yeah. The bitch that died. Yeah.
Oh,
God damn.
I liked Brittany.
I'm sorry.
I feel so bad for her, man.
I know.
That was so terrible way to fucking go out with that fucking douchebag boyfriend. He fucking died. I think it's not long after her, but
yeah, she.
I
Was,
like Brittany Murphy.
And she was coming up too. She was coming up as well, man. She was.
She was on a bunch of good stuff.
Yeah, she was doing a lot of stuff. Yeah. But her and then Heath Ledger, I think both did they both die around the same time, or am I thinking of something else?
I think Heath Ledger was way before her. She came a few years after him.
Okay, then it was the same premise then, because of sleeping pills or pain pills,
it was like a cocktail of drug usage that took them both out or something.
Yeah, it was terrible. It's terrible. She was in 8 Mile. No, she was.
Yeah, she was.
Oh shit! Is that Miles?
Oh yeah, she is super cute, man. And that absolute fucking toad she dated. I mean, oh my god, what the fuck, dude? Talk about out of your league, man. Holy shit.
Yeah,
good for him. He pulled it off.
And the thing is usually. I mean, you would hope that he would have at least been good for her, been a good companion or something. And he was just a jackass,
Yeah, it was terrible.
Not to speak ill of the dead, but
Is this just
hey, that's Tyler Levine's brother in the beanie.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I've seen them at conventions together. It's always funny because he'll have the syringes doing the picture. That's his thing.
Mid-20s.
I like how everyone mistakes him for Jason Mewes because they clearly wanted him to be Jay from Jay and Silent Bob.
Very much. But I guess he's Kmart or Jason Mewes or something. So we'll get you. You're cheaper, or you're available. So
in our Ash versus all these other super villains, we need to have Jay and Silent Bob be in there as a cameo, as a nod to Scream.
I agree. Yeah, that needs to happen. As much as I'm not a Kevin Smith fan anymore, but yeah, we need to at least have a cameo of them.
It'll just be a celebration of good pop culture from the past.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
So the one problem with this movie is that while this is fine, the ending is why we all watch it. It's like when you would get a superhero movie on tape as a kid. You're like, I could watch the whole movie, or I could just watch the Batman parts. I feel like this is one of those movies
Right.
for horror fans. It's like, I want to watch just
It's
the
like that's
Batman
how I
parts.
feel about Flash movie. It's like I just want to see the parts with Keaton. Like I'm not interested in anything else really.
Yeah, very much.
But they did a good job, dude, because they had to set up this really convoluted thing and figure out a way to make it interesting and fun. And I think they did that pretty well. But yeah, you want to see Freddy and Jason go at it. Really, that's the whole point of the movie.
Well,
Could you imagine a movie where it just starts out with them fighting and like just the whole movie is just a big ass battle? I know it seems like it would be crazy and get
Like a big
tiresome,
cage
but imagine
match.
if they did it right. Hey, it's Bob Shea. All right. You know, his role in Nightmare on Elm Street 2 is so ahead of its time.
Can you imagine a girl being so into you that she fucking faints when you fucking show up to say hello?
Man, some guys got it all. It'd be weird that you're like, hey, I'm trying to have a conversation with you, and she's not
I'd be like,
for like
whoa.
10 minutes at a time.
Back off! You're smothering me. Holy shit! Like, it's too much pressure, man. I can't take it. Ah, man, she don't need no nose job. Nothing wrong with her nose.
I agree. Does that count as nudity to drink for? I'd say so.
Yep. Agreed.
Oh,
It's like the National Geographic titties.
Imagine if she woke up with no nose screaming and they'd be like, what the fuck did I just
Yup.
see?
In the school. Who are you two motherfuckers?
What other movie is that little guy in? I feel like he's in something else pretty notable too.
He does a good job in this role too, by the way.
He's in a
Fucking
bunch of
sells
stuff.
the
He's in
shit
that
out of
early
this.
episode of Supernatural.
well, not early.
Yeah, he's in the first season of Supernatural.
No, it's the second season.
He's in the first season. He's the other telekinetic kid.
I thought that was in season 2.
You're wrong. It's season 1.
Oh, now I remember who you're talking about, Dion.
It's Aunt Zelda's kid
Hmm.
from Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Oh, I
That
haven't thought about that show in a while.
His name's Brendan Fletcher.
Hmm.
Oh shit, he was in Violent Night? Oh. He was in The Revenant. He's been in all kinds of shit.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make Violent Night like a Christmas time watch every year. That was
Same.
a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that.
We loved it.
Yeah. We need more movies like that, damn it. Give me some like ridiculous depraved shit. Alright?
That and crossovers, I feel, are the next like sure money makers because people want to see shit they've never seen before.
quarantine.
Yeah, of
Mhm.
course. I mean, why not? Just fucking exhaust it all, man. Just go for fucking broke, you know?
This fucking van, man. I fucking love this van.
I know, man.
I've
This
hung out in
is
a
so
van
early
like this before.
2000s.
Were you?
Shag carpet on the walls and shit.
Were you getting high, Jeff? High on
Nope.
life?
Nope.
Someone rigged an
I
actual.
didn't even drink in high school.
Spread like COVID-19.
Uh-huh.
Someone rigged a fucking black light in the back of the shaggin' wagon. It's pretty cool.
I know, man. That seems like a mistake because like there are gonna be stains and things everywhere.
It'd be like fucking loads all over the wall and the carpet and shit. And be like,
Fuck
what's
yeah, man.
that? What's
Sorry, I
that?
spilled
Ew,
some,
what's
some
that?
food. Why is the carpet sticky? What's going on? I just came.
What the fuck? We need to do
I'm
more
sorry.
of these. Nick
I'm
needs
sorry,
more
I was-
drinks, folks. He's getting happy. I was gonna say sloppy, but you're not getting sloppy. You're getting happy.
Oh, dude, no, dude. Oh god, I remember last weekend the tiki drink I had, the monkey paw or whatever, the Blackbeard. They gave me a little fucking vial of 151, and you took that to the head. Gone, man.
It was nothing, man. I still got it.
That fucking dancing.
Oh my god,
Dion, could you do an interpretation of that for the audience?
Yeah, sure. If I had glow sticks, it'd be better, but
Do it slower.
It looks like you're jerking off a giant, and he's enjoying it.
You know, he's milking some giant pitties over there.
why is it like thick milk?
Man, Jason's a buzzkill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a fucking party crasher, the ultimate party crasher.
Boo, party pooper.
She is not having a good time.
I feel bad for this dude. Like, he's trying to be a nice guy, you know. I mean, probably legit is. He just wants to be a nice girl. And her friend cock blocking constantly the whole time. Like,
Oh yeah. Kia.
running interference. Like, she hates him for some reason.
I mean, like he's got that kind of like nerdy thing going on, but I mean, he's at least shooting a shot. You know, he's shooting a shot, so he gets.
I mean,
props
he's
for
not that nerdy though. You know what I
No,
mean? He's
no.
he's like a normal guy. He's like Kevin Arnold from Next Door or some shit. You know what I mean?
Have you ever seen the movie Fanboys?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
He's the guy that gets cancer too, so you feel extra sorry. I feel sorry for this actor in general.
Oh man, I remember Fanboys. That was such a fiasco. I fucking love that movie.
Same.
Yeah, they're in a cornfield, which is, I guess there's a lot of cornfields by, what do you call it? Fucking,
Ohio.
where's Elm Street?
Springfield,
Ohio.
Springwood,
Yeah,
Springwood.
Springfield.
Springwood, Ohio.
Yeah. The Springwood Slasher.
By the way, there's a song by my local band here, the Casket Creatures, called the Springwood Slasher. It's really good. Go check it out.
Yeah.
I just listened to it the other day at the gym, man. It's a good
Dude,
song.
I
Really
fucking
good
love those
song.
guys, man. I fucking love those guys. They even have a Tucker.
Aw.
They even have a Tucker and Dale song.
Maybe, I think secretly, she wants to fuck him. What's her name? Kelly
Kia.
Rowland's character. Kia. Yeah, Kia.
Yeah.
wants him. So she's jealous,
she
right?
wants
nerdy.
nerdy Charlie all for herself.
Mhm.
Gnarly. Is that what Nerdy Charlie's a portmanteau for?
I guess so. I don't know. I'm looking at their names on IMDb right now. It's kind of how I have them all like there, so I can look at them.
Cheater. You call her Monica Keena.
I am inebriated. I'm gonna go get 2 more actually here in a second. So
Yeah, you are right now.
It's really disturbing that I've seen these movies so many fucking times that I cannot remember character names at this point.
They're that forgettable.
Well,
There's just
I mean, it's one
too
of those,
many of them. Too many movies.
yeah,
too
it's
many
one of those things
people.
where it's like you're trying to remember like 10 people's names per movie. It's a lot. It's really a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's one person who can do is like, oh, I know this person, but it's like, good for you. Good for you.
I can name all
Yeah,
the characters in the first Halloween, and that's about it.
There's not that many though.
That's why I'm just saying, because there's a few people.
Yeah.
It's weird because I tend to remember the actors' names more than the characters' names for whatever reason. But
Oh yeah.
I feel like they say their names in Halloween more than anything else, like any of these other movies.
No, they do.
Bob, Linda, Lindsay, Annie. That's hilarious.
Is
Come on,
there?
let's go.
There's a there is a what do you call it, Texas Chainsaw Massacre reference coming up, right?
I think so. By the
I'll
way,
point it out when it happens.
what is it? Nancy, I guess Nancy Keys, who's Annie in Halloween. Fucking love her. Met her a few years
Nancy
ago.
Loomis.
Nancy Loomis.
Wait.
She's,
No, it's the same actress. She changed her name.
You talking about Annie from Halloween?
yeah.
Nancy Loomis.
Nancy Loomis.
She's
yeah,
Nancy
yeah.
Keys now.
I
okay.
met her a few years ago at a convention. Dude, she's fucking hilarious and super nice, wonderful.
Yes,
she's
I
my
met her
favorite in that
recently,
movie.
too.
She is my favorite in that whole movie.
Same.
Yeah.
She is
I
great.
saw somebody on Twitter the other day saying that they wish that she had been the final girl of the movie instead of Lori.
Hmm.
Interesting. I never thought of that before. But yeah, she was
I don't.
nice.
I'd like to live in an alternate universe and be able to see that version.
Yeah, it would be kind of fun. I'm sure we'll get an AI version of that at some point.
Yeah, give it about
You know,
5 years.
I
it'll
feel like at
happen.
some point movies will be like you can order it like like on your phone. I want to see this movie, and you put in the selections, and then it'll create the movie you want to see or something.
Listen, we're
Like
not.
choose your own adventure kind of thing.
Yeah, we're not far
If
from
it looks
that.
real, I would like that.
It would
Well,
be
that's
interesting.
gonna be another
And
thing.
then you could share it with your like a big, hey Jeff, check out my version of that movie. Like let me know what you think of my version of that movie.
Dude, that'd be well. Yeah, I think from getting in a full AI movie, we're about 3 years from it because I've looked
Yeah.
at some stuff and it's like we're not really far from a
Yeah.
full 90-minute AI movie. We're not far. I think another 3 years we'll get it. It'll be okay looking. It'll pass, but it won't be that good. To get a solid version,
hmm
5 to 6 years, and then we'll get like a solid version of those AI movies for sure.
Hey, at least it'll keep things interesting. I'd prefer that over like some like more terrible woke shit that we keep getting.
I 100% agree. Yeah.
But they'll probably program that to be woke too or something. No more outlook.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Hopefully, one of the selections will be no woke in my version of this movie.
Sans woke movie.
That's right. No woke. No activism.
That wouldn't feel good.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ouchie.
Oh,
Yep.
I don't like that.
This guy looks like the Collector from Marvel.
this guy looks like he's from Power Man 5000. Okay, let's be honest.
And this is what it's like when worlds collide, Nick. And this is what it's like.
That's an amazing reference, but also fuck you.
I told you what I did to that singer, right?
What? No, you never did ever.
Oh, okay. So I was at probably Days of the Dead 2012. Adam Green had a panel, and it was being hosted by the lead singer of Power Man 5000. And it was about the show Holliston. And at the end of the panel, the guy's like, "Is there any questions?" And I got up and I said, "Is this what it's like when worlds collide?" And everybody was quiet. And then he looked at me and I left.
Speaking of that show, Nick, we interviewed what's her name? Nick pulled the market basket fucking routine.
Oh
on
yeah,
her.
remember that? Fuck it, dude. Yeah. We got to talk to her and shit, man.
Yeah.
I really do love that
Laura
show,
loved
and I know he's
yeah.
made comic books of it, but like, I mean, once again, I love Adam Green in general. I wish he would get more money to do more shit. Yeah, man, because his podcast is very meh. I haven't listened to it in years.
Yeah.
He needs a new thing to do.
I was a movie crypt guy for a while. I really got into their stuff, but
Yeah,
it
same
did
here.
kind of wane at some point. But
Yeah.
she's
I mean,
mine.
yeah, I mean, you can only listen to those guys so much for so long, and then it's just like, all right, I'm sorry, I gotta go into something else.
Yeah, I remember they had Felissa Rose on at one point,
Yeah,
and they
Yeah.
just completely steamrolled her, and I was like
Oh,
super
fucking
bummed out.
picture.
I was like, why'd you even have her on the fucking like show? No, it was. I'm sorry, it was. Well, actually, they did it to Felissa Rose too, but yeah, it's like, why are you gonna have a guest on and then completely steamroll them like through the whole fucking movie? It's like didn't make any sense. Pig to fuck. That's the
Nope.
He's
like,
dead.
it's just a master.
okay, all right, yeah, no, that makes sense.
This guy's like White Horatio Sands.
Yeah. Horatio Smith.
Horatio Smith, jeez. Let's see, is he on?
That sounds like a really shitty sequel to Napoleon Dynamite, Dion.
Straight to
He's
DVD.
not on he's not on top cast for sure. Oh well, that's fine.
I don't like this effect they put on the shot there.
Yeah, basically what it is that
Slow-mo.
you're just no, it's not even it's like the slow-mo they had in Friday the 13th Part 1 where it's like
Yeah,
you're basically slowing down 24p footage.
yeah,
And it looks really shaky and shit.
yeah. I would have gone a different way with that, but I do love this shot of Jason coming up real soon here with a beer keg. I do like that. I think that's pretty good.
Yep.
Almost iconic shot. Not quite as
Dude,
good.
him
as
on
standing
him on fire for a long time is rough. Like that's impressive.
Yeah. This is all fun stuff. I like it.
If you pay attention, he doesn't really actually hit that guy.
Yeah.
The guy
they
blocks
just-
his hit, and then he just cuts it open.
This right here, I love this shot. I wonder what kind of beer that was. You think it was like Miller
No,
Lite or something?
it was definitely Bud Light. It was definitely Bud Light.
Bud Light.
Bud Light.
Or like,
I'm surprised there wasn't any product placement there.
Me too, man. Like this movie was ripe with product placement. They could have done a lot of like at least a handful of fun things for sure.
The only reason why those black lights are there is because how the fuck do we light the back of the van, right?
That's true. That's very true.
it's cool looking though.
Yeah, it works.
Well, we
Kid.
can tell his brother never got laid in that van.
Nope.
God damn, brother. God
Yeah. No squirting going on in the back of that van.
How do you know Hillary? Maybe he was just nailing ass in there. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. Okay.
Well, he
all
wasn't
right.
doing a very good job then.
Shit. I'm gonna go get some more beers. I'll be back in a second.
You do that. How you guys feeling drink wise?
Good. I'm about to refresh my bourbon here in a minute.
I'm getting a good little buzz going. I'm regulating so I don't make a fool of myself, but that's hard not to do even sober. So
Heard that.
If I drink a couple more of these drinks, I will become aquarium. Well, no, I'm not aquarium mode at all, but I'm feeling it.
I think I did like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 on my channel, and my buddy Neil did it with me, and I was so
I'm John
drunk.
Ritter's son.
I fucking blacked out at the end of the show. He had to end the show for me. It literally happened.
Oh,
I was like, I came to you right at the end. I'm like, oh, whoops.
I passed out when we watched Ghostbusters 2016.
Yeah, I can't blame you for that, man. I've actually been wanting to do that movie just as a fucking like, I don't know, curiosity. Like let's analyze why this is so fucking terrible, kind of thing. Like a cringe fest, Every now and then you gotta do a shitty movie,
Oh yeah.
But oddly enough, I can't find anybody to do that movie with me. Every time I bring it up, let's do Shitbusters. Nobody wants to do it. Everybody fucking backs out.
It was
on that one.
painful.
Oh, what 2016 Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that one is that one's painful, man. It really is. We did that, and I think no, we did two in a row. We did that one and something else.
Force Awakens first.
Yeah, that's what it
Oh
was.
yeah.
Yeah, that was rough.
Fucking hate Force Awakens, dude. I remember
Same.
talking to you guys. You were all hanging out somewhere at some beer tent or something somewhere, and it was right before you guys were going to go see Last Jedi, and I was like, maybe Last Jedi would be good. They're like, no, it's going to be fucking horrible. And you were right. It was fucking horrible. I still had hope though, even though fucking Force Awakens let me down, man. I wasn't ready to let go of it yet, but
Oh, okay. So I passed out after watching a pay-per-view and then Batman and Robin. Ugh.
God. Oh my god.
Batman and Robin's kind of fun.
Yeah, I
love it.
It's so bad it's good almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could kind of get behind those a little bit. It's fine. It's fine.
There's a really fun Chris Stuckman commentary. Chris Stuckman and what's his buddy's name? Flick
Oh, the
Pick
buff guy?
Yeah, Flick Pick guy. They do a fun commentary together on that one. Somewhere it's hard to find, but they're just basically goofing on it through the whole movie, and I like that movie. It's kind of fun. It's just stupid, you know what I mean?
Oh, definitely.
I like how Joel Schumacher's like, I was legitimately just trying to entertain you, I swear.
Jeez.
He
Oh my
apologized.
God, those two rhino darts kick my ass, man. Whew.
Good. Good.
We need a sponsorship from Rhino Dart.
Let's have a business meeting and map out more stuff so we can give the audience
Shit,
more
you
content.
ain't fucking kidding, man. You ain't fucking kidding.
What's the alcohol percentage on those fucking microbrews, man? Like 12% or some shit.
On Rhino Dart, yeah, I think it's 12. Yeah, it's 12, man. It's 12. They're
My buddy Scott, he'll get those microbrews, man. They're like, he'll have 3 and he's shit faced. Like, see, I like to sip a lot, you know. So if I had, you know, you can get into dangerous territory quick with those beers because you don't know how much beer alcohol's in them, you know.
There's one called, I think it's like Dragon's Milk or whatever.
Yeah, Dragon's
They're
Milk's
like
good.
Yeah, they're like only in a pack of 4 they sell them.
Yeah.
I remember drinking 4 for a live stream and I blacked the fuck out.
Yeah. They
was
sneak
terrible.
up on you, man. Because
Yeah.
you're drinking beer, you're tasting beer, and you think, you know, it's usually your average beer is 4% alcohol, and they got triple that. And you're like, oh my god! Like when I was in the Navy, we ported in Canada and Victoria, and it's all microbrews there, man. We went up to the bars. I got so fucking drunk so fast, dude, because all their beer is high alcohol. You know what I mean? Like you drink 3 pints and you're shit faced.
Oh, jeez.
Worst
That is
hangover next
awesome.
day, man.
Can't imagine. Can't imagine.
I always forget Scott Farkas is in this movie.
Oh yeah, he has
Scott-
yellow
Scott
eyes.
Farkas.
Yellow eyes. I love that movie so much.
I shattered my mom's fucking. She loves A Christmas Story. I'm like, you realize he directed Black Christmas as well. Same director.
Good old Bob Clark.
He knew how to make a
There
movie,
it
man.
is.
Speaking of Christmas Story, did you guys like that sequel?
It was fine. I thought the Scott Farkas part was the best.
Yeah.
There's a lot of story they need to keep relaying, so it makes sense, but it works.
Yeah, it's good enough.
It plays more like a Nightmare on Elm Street than anything else, but that's cool.
I think they were trying to keep you guessing through the movie. You know, like
I like that though.
you're like, wait, what's going on? You know, because that way they could slip shit in, and you know, they're able to suspend your disbelief a little easier that way.
Now we're watching this movie.
Oh yeah, we are, dude.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
like,
I know. I mean, it's good enough.
Listen, this is one of my favorites. Once again, had good memories with this. Love it. So yeah, definitely one of my favorites.
Here comes a corny fucking Freddy joke here. Freddy's back, and it's on his back. You get it? You're fucked. You should have stayed on that hypnosil, motherfucker.
He tried to. He dropped his one pill.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Went down the drain, kind of like his
That was a
life.
cool shot too. I like that from the. Freddy's back.
He was a vapor. He died with a hard dick.
Well, what?
Yeah, that
Where
was
the
a
fuck
hypnosil.
did
It
that
was
come
fucking
from?
Viagra he dropped. On.
Oh my god.
Is this sheriff better than the sheriff from Part 6?
Yes.
Yes,
Definitely.
he's more competent.
But he's a smoker, guys. Doesn't that...
He's
Yeah.
a smoker and
Yeah.
and a midnight toker.
He actually reminds me more of the sheriff from Part 5, the one where they puts the fucking cigar out in the ashtray. Here's your fucking Jason or whatever.
Oh yeah.
He reminds me more of that sheriff.
There's a picture of George W. Bush on the wall. That dates this movie.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit, it does. Oh my god.
Post 9/11 too.
Yeah.
This is 2003, by the way.
Yeah, 03. 03. Yep, I was a sophomore in high school.
I was in the 8th grade.
Yep. Good
I
time.
graduated college in '99, so I was living in Chicago at the time, and yeah, I remember I
99 was a
came.
great year.
Yeah, I think it was a good year.
My girlfriend, I missed this in the theaters, unfortunately, but my girlfriend at the time bought me the DVD, which I still have to this day. But
Nice.
yeah,
With
it
the
was
shiny cover.
yeah, the shiny cover, the chrome cover or whatever, and like it
Ooh.
was I was like really impressed. She got it for me. She knew I was a secret horror dork inside, so I was in the closet back then with the whole horror thing. So
kind of like R. Kelly stuck in the closet. Yeah, I gotcha.
yeah. Fucking R. Kelly, man. You know, I funny R. Kelly story when I lived in Chicago. There was a Fridays. I used to work for Playboy, so like
Cool.
I worked in downtown Chicago, and there was a Fridays right up the street. So me and one of my coworkers went there one day to get some I don't know happy hour drinks, whatever. He was in there with his little entourage, and he got so fucking drunk. I had gotten up at some point to go take a piss, and he was in the bathroom laying down in a fucking Fridays stall, so drunk. He was like couldn't stand up straight, and he had his fucking security guard watching the stall door. And I looked at the security guard. I was standing at the urinal, looked at him, and he just gave me this look, like, dude. It was like he was saying to me, like, this job's just not worth it, man.
he's like, listen, I put my resume on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
I've already got 6 other offers.
He's
I'm
like,
about
this
to
is a
fucking leave.
temporary gig for me, man.
Yeah.
You know, like kind of thing. I mean, he was fucking drunk, dude. And this was way before the whole allegations things came out about him or whatever, but it was just it was a Fridays. You know what I mean? Like, you think with all that money, you go someplace better, but
Listen,
Don't knock their pot stickers, man.
Yeah, about to say Friday's got the pot stickers and the apps and the and the really cheap drinks. I think
endless margaritas or some shit, you know?
Yeah, they just brought that shit back.
Nick, we should have went there. I don't care if we were on vacation. We should have endless drinks anywhere.
Listen,
in Florida.
man, we were on vacation. We couldn't investigate the Tandino murders. Okay, that was our MO.
Yeah.
All right.
Tell Inspector Todd we're on vacation. They'll chew our asses out. We'll still have a little bit left, but you know, it'll still be a lot.
We still had a good time. You know,
time.
everything happened that was supposed to. So
I want to go back to the fucking diner right now. I could go for those home fries. Oh, with the rosemary and
I want to go to the diner and
sea
then I want to go to the tiki bar. That's where I want to go.
I love tiki bars, dude.
Yeah, no, yeah. When we
tiki bar.
No, dude, yeah. When we were in Florida, we went to one. It was called Aku Tiki Bar, downtown Orlando. Dude, it was awesome. There's
those
one here.
There's one Jello shots. Oh,
dude, those Jello shots were what, $3 a piece or something?
Yeah, they're amazing.
They were really good.
How old are you guys? You guys still do Jello shots? Holy shit!
They were cheap. I don't know what you want from us.
We were trying to get a bunch of different stuff off the menu. We did, and then hey, Jello shots.
Well, there is, but Josh, just so you know, when you do come down here for the camp thing, there is a tiki bar down here called Mambo Zombie. I will take you to. Okay, so we're good.
Yes, we'll get a like a lift or something so we can drink and not worry about driving.
100%, we will do that.
Yeah, I haven't been to a tiki bar for like fucking ever, but
I pulled it out of my dream.
How is it?
No, man,
give Daddy a kiss.
I remember that song line being in the fucking trailer.
God, she's just so dramatic.
They're two killers. We're not safe, awake, or asleep.
Yeah, this movie is really convoluted and dumb, but it's just, it had to be. There was no way this movie could ever be taken seriously. You had 100%. To make it goofy. So
you did. You had to. Yeah, you had to put in member berries and make sure all the fans were satisfied and everything, and it was you know comparable and stuff. Yeah, you just had to. So that's how it went, man.
It's just so early 03. I love it. It pulls you right back to then. It was a very distinct time. The style, the world was a much different place.
A simpler time, a better time, shall I say?
We were all busy playing Xbox and surfing the internet.
Xbox One, man. Xbox One. Shit.
Well, no, just the first Xbox, because Xbox One was the name of the system that was released in 2014.
Holy shit, you're right. So yeah, you're right. The first Xbox.
He's the
Fuck.
fucking the drug you can't help but smoke up whenever. It's like, bro, come on.
Dion, are you disapproving of his activities, sir?
No, I'm disapproving of them writing like, oh, the drug is gonna. Hey, let's stop and smoke a joint.
Hey Dion, you smoking up right now, buddy? Huh? Are you? Using the devil's lettuce? Huh?
Yes, I am.
It's legal.
The best cheeseburgers come with lettuce.
Shit, I wish I had some too, man.
I've just had a lot of vodka, so I feel really good.
Damn.
The Phantom Menace was still new in 1999. Yes. We also had Bowfinger and a James Bond movie and The Matrix. The Matrix is the movie that dominated.
We still had
Everyone's
good
attention.
James Bond movies back then too.
Oh yeah. The World's Not Enough was exciting.
Yeah, Pierce Brosnan was still there. It was still good. Listen, even the last one he did, I still like. Even though it's kind of crappy, I still love it. Okay.
Well, Nick, when we get to the commentary, I'm excited to hear your opinions on it.
I am not a Daniel Craig fan, so that was like the last good one to me. Okay.
I get it.
Yeah. This whole sequence with like the fucking worm and like the Alice in Wonderland thing was wild.
Yeah, it's so weird.
I think it's not a terrible idea, but they didn't pull it off very well. The whole that CGI Freddy worm thing is really awful, dude.
Yeah,
It is.
It didn't work. You know, I would have rather a puppet than this thing.
And then he pulls out a fucking bong.
He's hotboxing them. and
Not
shit.
like,
Yeah,
oh,
he
this
is.
a
Yeah, he
worm
is.
Facial creature thing. I'm gonna
Stoner
follow it
comedies are
because it
still
has
funny.
Because that's what we love.
They need to make a good new
We
one.
love drugs above everything else.
Use your brain on marijuana.
This is your brain on marijuana.
Fucking dime store Jason Mewes character.
Naganooch.
You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong.
Yeah, they were just fucking aping off fucking Kevin Smith shit.
I love the fucking bloody ones.
Hypnosil. I hate it
The
when
acting to the
Freddy Worms
CGI.
jizz all over me.
I think the Jason worm is also a callback to like what part 5 or part 6 or something.
What's that?
The Freddy Krueger worm is like a callback to one of the movies.
Oh, Jason Goes to Hell. You're thinking?
Thank
of.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
what
that one. I thought you were talking about the giant worm from Dream Warriors.
Maybe that too. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Kind of like worm-like, kind of Freddy's head swallowing people
On
whole.
the
and
snake,
shit.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I remember Mad Magazine spoofing that scene back in the 80s.
Ah, good old Mad Magazine.
Dude, one of I keep holding out this like fantasy that I'm gonna go to like a yard sale. There's gonna be a huge stack of 80s Mad Magazine, and they're gonna sell it to me for like $10 or something.
They probably
what I mean?
fucking will, man. They
Like,
probably will.
I was avid fucking Mad Magazine fan in the 80s. I loved it.
That's awesome.
And I sold all my shit off, and I regret it. Like,
Not for you.
Oh. and like one Mad Magazine is now like $10 a fucking issue. It's insane, dude.
Holy shit! I remember they're $2 or $3 at like newsstand. Well, when newsstands were a thing.
Yeah, that and fucking Fangoria. It's like
Yeah,
$20 an issue
Fangoria.
now.
You say 20?
$20 an issue. They release.
Wow.
I think they release like 4 issues a year, and they're $20 a fucking issue.
Wow, that's a lot. I think
Yeah.
Horror Hound is like quarter. Yeah, I think Horror Hound is quarterly as well, and they do four a year. Maybe they do monthly. I don't know. I need to check.
Cannabis bitch.
1979. Fucking. Oh, you can't see it. Anyway, I mean, it's a great fucking magazine. It's quality, but it's like you're like making a real investment here. It's like it's more than an actual fucking novel at Barnes and Noble. You're like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What the
Hillary, you like that one, huh?
what the fuck is Hillary laughing at? Jesus.
I missed it. What death was it? She was laughing. Oh, he gets
The
cleaved in half.
bisection. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
It looked
nice.
so bad. It reminded me
I
of
like
when
the
you
wig.
two fell off that playground.
Yep.
Does anyone miss that character that wasn't Jason Mewes?
No. But I love how Jason just went like on the floor. He's like, I'm sleepy. Oh, out.
Yep.
Me tired.
Even I came back from hell. Tranquilizer works.
Get back from hell. I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah, you gotta look the other way on some dumb shit on this.
No, you do. You really do. There's a lot, like, you really have to turn off your brain and watch the movie and like kind of know the details. But once again, this has a soft spot in my heart. A lot of good memories, a lot of good times.
Also, it was like,
Um,
so Jason's afraid of water, but he is in some movies, isn't in other. I don't know. Like, it doesn't make any sense either. Like, part 6, how long is he underwater there? Oh, so part 7,
Yeah,
bridges the water thing or whatever. But here is like, oh, Freddy finds an in and into his nightmares with the water, like drowning. I guess he's afraid of.
yeah. It's strange the way that worked out. Yeah, but no, I wish. Once again, I would love another versus movie with them and Ash, maybe somebody else. That would be.
He just bitch slaps him.
That would be so much fun. Because
I actually
yeah,
like watching
I'm-
Jason get his ass whooped.
God, yeah, no, I'm with you, Josh. Like they have like a very finite amount of time. All those guys are getting old. Like they can do one more good one.
The window's closing, man. Like,
Yeah.
just do it. Just
Yeah.
fucking take some Advil, take a B12 shot, and get your ass out and fucking set and get it done.
Yeah, take some Geritol.
Take some Geritol.
Oh God. And no, they really could. I'm with you, man. Like, yeah, one last good one with
Hey,
all the actors.
If Gene Simmons getting on stage in full fucking demon gear and fucking tour and shit like that, you can get on set and do a fucking movie.
No, you're right. You're right. No, he can. No, man. No, they can. They can. Because I mean, the studios would make so much money because of that. It would just, it'd be ridiculous.
What do you think? Do you think they jump the shark with the whole pinball thing, or
No,
You guys
it
like
works
that?
great.
It's a Freddy Krueger trope, like even the video game thing, like it kind of fits in with that, so it's fine. But him using the force to move the fucking
squish?
a little much. I don't know. I draw the line there.
Freddy's really enjoying himself.
It really is. It really is. But I love like when the van crosses the line into like I guess into New Jersey, it becomes his territory. It's so fucking weird.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so strange. Like somehow there's like a geographic supernatural median there. Like, oh,
Yeah.
once they're his territory.
Somehow
like,
we're just not really supposed to think about it too much.
yeah. I agree. I agree.
I try
It's,
not to. I just like to watch the pretty pictures. He's
Eat your
afraid to put his
popcorn,
machete.
Jeff. Eat your popcorn and shut
I'm
the
all out of popcorn. All I got are
Never
club
spray water
crackers.
when you have
Club crackers.
I got some good and plenty here.
Oh shit! You're prepared, man. You're prepared.
Hell yeah.
But it's never enough.
I think my pizza's done in the oven. I gotta go check it out. It's a very small one.
Did you get like one of those Celestes?
Yeah, it was like a small like red bear
Yeah.
or something that I got. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
it'll be fine. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Let's see. I'm sure it's done.
I was kind of hoping to see Kai fucking do some tongue action with Jason here, but we get ripped off, man.
For as great as this movie is, there are a lot of what ifs that are left.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or could have.
Which is fun, you know. Just sucks they never got
Missed
did anything with it.
opportunities, you know.
Shivering Jason. Oh no.
I got a little boy wearing a Jason mask.
He's like, now we're getting somewhere. I get torture the fuck out of this kid.
All right, guys, we got another super chat to drink for. I gotta make me a new drink.
Little shit.
Exactly. Yeah, I like this baby Jason too. It's like pretty good.
It is. You almost feel sorry for him, but you don't.
Yeah, because you're like, oh yeah, that's a psycho killer.
I'm really curious to see this prequel Jason fucking thing coming out. Like
Crystal Lake on
Crystal Lake shit. You know what I mean?
It'll
Like,
probably suck dick hole.
I don't say that, dude, because I'm getting my hopes up. You know what I mean? Like, it could be great. Pam Voorhees, they could get into her story. It could be really good.
All right, guys,
You're
that's
right,
a tour. Oh, keep going.
They'll probably find a way to spoil it, but
I'll give it a shot because I keep Peacock.
yeah. I'm a subscriber to Peacock as well. But yeah, it's pretty good streaming service.
Oh, there were boobs. We got a drink.
Oh yeah. Cheers to that.
I heard about titties. What's happening?
You got a drink for 2 drinks. Or just chug that rhino dart. Goddamn, son.
I'm out Rhino Dart, man. I got to go back to Nashville and get like a case or 2. So
I have this theory that Charlie makes up that he has fucking asthma just to fucking force Kai to fucking give Jason mouth to mouth because he fucking hates her.
actually, that tracks. Yeah, that tracks.
Like, he doesn't actually have asthma, you know. He's just like, how can I torture this chick? I have an opportunity right here.
I mean, you're not wrong because he totally twat blocked her and the fucking Monica character.
Twat swatted, Nick.
Twat swatted. I'm sorry. Twat swatted Lori.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, she's been picking on him the whole damn movie for, you know.
But Jeff, here's another question: if a chick like I guess blocks another chick, is it called a beaver dam?
Ah, there you go, Nick. Nice.
Yeah,
Good question. Inquiring
that's a real
minds must know. I'm gonna drink for that joke.
You're welcome. It's not mine. I'm not gonna take credit for it. That's not mine.
I would undrink if I could, Nick, but that's not possible.
I like how these are the fucking raw dogging this chick like right on the cabin.
Yeah, I know.
Steps.
It's fucking wild.
Oh, boobs again.
I'm actually surprised they went there like in this movie with that.
Dude, they went really hard in the paint with a lot of this shit. I'm like, once again, 03, I'm happy with it. They did what they
Yeah,
did.
you got to, man. It's a Freddy movie.
Yeah,
you're right.
Could not
Man,
do a Freddy movie with
but
some
this is
PG-13
more hardcore
bullshit.
than any Jason or Freddy movie ever went. Like,
yeah.
I mean, basically, fucking Freddy's standing there on the porch with a fucking dead chick hanging off his dick. I mean, like, that's
You are right.
Well, when you break it down like that.
But also like they get the story wrong of the kids throwing him in there. It's like no, he like from what his mother said. It's like no, they weren't paying attention to him. He was just drowning in the lake. That's all that happened.
yeah. No, that's right. Yeah, they weren't paying attention to him. That's why he drowned, right? So
Yeah, but it was never the kids threw him in there like they did in this movie. That's
maybe
kind
that
of
was a sleepaway camp fucking nod or something, you know.
It's true. It's true.
That's
Well,
how they fucking get Angela, you know.
That's true because I mean even then she says like even then they say in that first movie there was a camp, there was a part where the camp was on fire at some point. I mean you could really put the burning in there too, you know.
Oh yeah, Cropsy.
There you go, Cropsy.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I like the way that I thought that shot with Jason and the dock and all that looked really good. It felt like New Jersey. But also the Jason looked really good. The kid, first Jason, Ari Lehman fucking version of Jason was pretty good there too.
Yeah. By the way, When I went to New Jersey, I was pleasantly surprised when you were taking me around because like I had a very like pop culture like negative opinion of New Jersey, but it was super nice. People
Yeah.
were nice. It was a nice place. Like,
Dude,
it
I
was a
never
really
thought in
nice
a
place.
million years I'd fucking end up living in New Jersey. I like it here. It's actually pretty cool because you
Dude,
got
I get it. I really
Yeah.
do. It's really nice. You know, it's very once again, you get everything you need there, man. Like, it's
Yeah.
great.
it rounds all the bases, you know.
It really does. No,
We
it
get
really
a lot
does,
of
man.
good stuff here because so many people. You know, we get good bands, we get good shows, we all kind of comedy, tons of comedy. You know, a lot of things
That's
to do.
wonderful.
And
That's wonderful, man.
with fucking home of Friday the 13th. You know what I mean? But what did you think about like when we went to Camp Blood and we like walking around? I was like surprised at how small it was, man.
No, same here. Because whenever they show in the movie, like they do a lot of night shots and like they only light the front of the cabin and stuff, so it looked like it was the only one there. But literally, like
Yeah.
there were 3 in a row, and like in the 20 or 30 feet we were there. Like it's
Yeah.
really weird because they did a lot of creative shooting in that movie. I will give them
Yeah.
that because to shoot it the way it was, it felt like there were like 14 cabins there, but they only used 3.
Right.
You know?
Right. And like Crystal Lake itself is like tiny, like
100%.
it's
It
just super
is
small.
Crystal Pond in all reality.
Yeah, it's out like right between pond and lake. It's very very small.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
But
it's a very small property, like that whole area and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but once again, if you put the camera real low on the water and just shoot across and it looks kind of
Yeah.
like a lake, you can't see the end of it. But yeah. Yeah. No, it was once again, had a wonderful time. I'm glad you played. I'm very happy you played tour guide for me, somebody who hasn't been there. We had a wonderful time. It was great, man. Really, it was.
Yeah, that day worked out real good, man.
did.
We
It
filled
did.
that day out,
No, it did.
and yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, definitely.
It was you.
Oh, is Freddy wearing a black? Wait, for a second, it looked like a black sweater.
He's emo Freddy.
You know, for the longest time, Jeff, I always thought Freddy's sweater was black and red, but it's green and red. And even in the first movie, the sleeves are different.
Yeah, they're all red.
red. There's no stripes on the sleeves.
He looks creepiest in the first movie to me. He just looks like a burnt vagabond. Like, ugh.
Oh, with those like long ass arms and shit.
Vagabond?
It's like,
Ugh.
What are you 70?
Mm-hmm.
No, he's Elton John.
What a fucking vagabond.
All right, Bagger Vance. Next time I'll use him as a
Edgar
reference.
Vance. Oh my god. Even
We
worse.
play golf with
even
Charlize
worse.
Theron and Matt Damon.
Oh my god. Hey, my friend did Mads Mikkelsen, Hannibal, and Michael Myers. Here, I'll forward.
yeah,
it
but
to
it's
the-
like,
Yes, send it to the group chat.
well, see, that would be the thing that doesn't
Damn.
jive for me with that idea is that Mads Mikkelsen is just hyper intellectual. You know what I mean? And Michael, there's like nothing. You know what I mean? He's just pure evil.
True.
How would they engage? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's true.
Oh, Xavier the guy had a question. We drank for, but we didn't answer the question. Did we ever see New Line Jason enter the water?
He's a bad guy.
I don't know number 9 very well. Do we ever see him in the water?
Hold on. Number 9 is what? Jason Goes to Hell?
Jason Goes to Hell.
Yeah.
I don't think he touches water. No, he doesn't, because it's just like a
I don't even
possession.
think there's any water in that movie.
Yeah, it's just possession, because like the dude of the morgue eats the heart, becomes Jason as far as I remember, and then he starts passing it along other people. There's no water
Yeah.
involved.
Yeah, you basically in the early part of the movie, there's an FBI setup or something like. There's a SWAT team that takes out Jason and
Yeah.
they blow him into pieces, right? It's just
Yep.
the dumbest shit. Terrible Jason looks, by the way.
Yeah.
That Jason looks. It's like a meatball with a fucking plastic. It was really bad.
It's terrible looking.
Yeah, it's no good. Nobody ever cosplays that Jason. Then basically just Jason is a worm that climbs from one person to the next. So it's funny though, because I'm friends with Adam Marcus on Facebook, and he always wishes me a happy birthday, dude.
Nice.
Like always, every year for like 5 years, every fucking birthday, September 13th. Happy birthday, dude! Holy shit, it's the craziest thing. Very nice guy, but not my favorite Friday the 13th movie.
It's an acquired taste.
What do you think? What do you think the subtexas scene is like? Is Charlie now seen as the man that he always was
Yes.
by Kia, or whatever your fucking name is?
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
She's like, all right, fucking see you later, dude. Fucking like leaves. I'll come back.
Even
Yeah,
though,
right.
Even though it's like, his blood is draining into his ass. He's just dying. He's just dead there. So yeah.
It's fucking cold blooded, man. She couldn't even wait until he died.
Yeah. Cold blooded.
I'll
Well,
come
he didn't
back.
want he didn't want her to see him die.
I mean, she could have kissed him or something. Made his last moments worth something. I don't know, whatever.
Give him a quick handy.
I was gonna say
Dude, the blood was going out of his back too quick.
Listen, man, listen. If it wasn't his boner, it would have saved his life, right? I'm just saying. All
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
That's medical
Keep
proof,
that
all
fucking
right?
shit swole.
That's medical proof, all right? I'll back
Yeah.
that shit.
Isn't this the part where
Johns
she says,
Hopkins, something or the other, did a research paper somewhere, and it's there. I swear to God.
And Will was
Oh,
like, fuck
man.
out of here. She's on her own. He's like, see you, bitch.
Kelly Rowland.
Oh my God.
Oh,
The
yeah.
last few minutes of it, it's fucking great.
One thing I was thinking about when I was rewatching this, to bone up a little bit on this, what the fuck is this shit going on at Crystal Lake, dude?
Oh,
All this construction and all this crap, like what is this?
they're going to make Crystal like a theme park. Okay, they're gonna make it a theme park.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the sign up there, selling now, it looks either it's apartment buildings or it's a theme park, one or the other.
I'm going with condos.
Condos, Crystal Lake condos.
Yeah, Crystal Lake condos.
That's
And she's dead.
that's the 2026 version of Freddy vs. Jason Part 2.
It's like the first like 50 times you watch this movie, you never even think about it. And then like the first time, you're like, what are they actually building on Crystal Lake? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
We can't help her anymore. That bitch is dead. Sorry, baby. Your friend is dead. Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right, guys, we got a $5 from our friend Xavier to God.
Oh shit. What'd he say?
TLJ Screwjob.
Oh, TLJ Screwjob, sorry. Been AFK for a while, but I heard R-rated say Jason was smooth black skinhead, and I thought, isn't that a contradiction?
I don't know.
Smooth black skinhead. Oh yeah. So yeah, he's got that weird like it almost looks like a river stone or something. Like it's really weird. They had no texture to it or whatever. I don't know. Horror dorks will look at shit like this, but I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's fucking.
Yeah, but make sure you guys subscribe to R-Rated's channel, Josh's channel. Real good stuff. There's a video that I shot that he put together about our trip to Crystal Lake, the actual camp. Go check it out. A lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a horror centric channel. There's a lot of fan commentaries. There's a lot of I don't know, trips to different locations. There's live streams. There's podcasts. Just a variety of things.
Yeah, go check it out, man. It's good stuff.
On my way to 14,000 subs.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
Oh, this is a great hit right here.
Yeah.
Boom.
Dude, like finally gets into the fighting. Like it's crazy. It took so long to get there. It's kind of like Superman versus Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting that they thought to themselves, it's not enough to have Jason and Freddy use their weapons. We gotta like upscale this shit somehow. So we're gonna have like this construction site, right?
Yeah.
With rebar and cement mixers and like ramps and shit, scaffolding, We got to give them a playground to really get busy with, you know?
Yep. Yep.
So what the fuck, are they building a roller coaster? Like,
I'm telling you, man, it's either condos or a roller coaster. It's a theme park or a roller coaster. That's one or the other.
it's a cage match, yeah.
It's a
Cosmic
cage.
Gator.
It is a fucking cage match. You know what I miss? I miss celebrity death matches. That's what I miss.
That was a great show.
Yep.
Oh, the claymation thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. That and Robot Chicken, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, I love Robot Chicken so much.
That launched them incredibly far.
Yeah, I'm about to say all the way to the fucking dock.
Yeah, this is another thing I noticed too. Is like where, how does the geography of this work out at all? Like look where all that shit is on the side. So they got knocked over by that thing, and they end up right on the dock there. It's a little convenient, but
Hey Dion, do you know who's doing some of the stunt work as Freddy Krueger's double?
Who?
Rey Mysterio.
Really?
Yeah, its name's in the credits.
I didn't know that. Interesting. Oh, he wasted fucking Jason's fingers, man.
Shit. It's nice to see them both get the shit beat out of them.
Yeah, I mean, you
I do
really
like
have
the
to.
ending.
You got to drop
best
the
you
other
can do.
shoe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go for fucking broke, which they did. So you never get to see Jason get his ass kicked like this, you know?
No. Gave him the old Michael Myers.
Damn, my one good eye. Fuck.
Yeah, I got these two boards.
She's so terrible, man.
Yeah, she's bad in this movie.
The music is so dramatic.
The two
Yeah.
enemies taking so much out of each other.
Far, far away from that.
He just rips his fucking arm off.
How many times does Freddy get his arms cut off or ripped off or it's like take a shot every time Freddy loses an arm.
Jeez.
All right, I'll
So
take a
many.
drink for that. I like how
Jason-
slow the carnage is in this.
Yeah, they really simmer on the fucking gore here. It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
they do. Yeah, dude. Like I once again, like Monica Keena as the final girl. Like she looks good. I thought she was hot.
Yeah,
That's about it. Her acting was meh.
and not like you have to be really that good in these kind of movies anyway. It's
That's
like
also true. That's also true.
it's almost like kind of fun if they suck because you can make fun of it. But
Yeah.
Sonic Boom.
Hank Hill is weeping for that propane. They're saying,
God damn it! They got rid of the propane.
Whoa!
The
They're
propane
all
accessories.
accessories.
Everyone knows charcoal's better.
Boo.
Better flavor.
I don't disagree. I just like King of the Hill that much.
wasn't there an episode where Peggy like admits to Hank that she likes fucking
Yeah.
like
Her and Luann
charcoal
both get
better
on charcoal.
than propane or whatever? And he's like, there's like a dagger to his heart or whatever.
Oh God.
What's that little
But he
tattoo
loves
she's got on
Peggy.
her back right there? Did you guys catch that?
I did
No, I
not.
didn't. I think it's just like a fucking tramp stamp. They forgot to put makeup on.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, dude, she hasn't done shit in years. She hasn't done shit since like what, Night of the Demons or whatever, the remake.
Oh, her and fucking fat Eddie Furlong.
Yeah, I mean, apparently that's where they met, and they were dating after that movie, I think.
Yeah, he's been getting out there in the con circuit. And shit.
No, I've been seeing him. I mean, like, once again, like, I love that guy, and I hope he gets better. Really, I hope he gets some help and he gets back into it. I know he's in a lot of like indie movies, but like, you know, a comeback story is always fun. Comeback story is always good.
I was saying that he should go on tour with fucking Feldman, and that he could be the opening act. Like he can do his music. You know, Furlong did those like those love ballad songs, those CDs for a while. He could be Feldman's opening act, man.
That'd be great.
All right, Adam
Yeah,
Wofford
fucking good.
with the half a drink.
Also, the cult is extremely worshiping these movie slashers, where they use Necronomicon to bring them into reality as they do. Ash and his team are also pulled into.
Take your evil ass to bed.
Listen, man. I'm all once again. We need Bruce Campbell. We need Robert Englund. We need somebody else for something else. I'm down for a versus movie, but it needs to happen in the next like max 3 years. You know?
Yeah, it's gonna happen sooner than
Me and the
later.
white boys in good. Everybody good. Me and the white boys.
Dion. Don't worry, man. I have like 5 scripts written for you. It's gonna happen. Don't worry.
I'm bored.
You're playing a
ready.
plethora of different characters, but I believe in you, sir. I believe in
I
you.
can do it. I'm ready to explode my artistic juices.
Like,
Right.
Sure. Oh god, dude, they kept showing him come out of the water in the fucking trailer the whole time like this.
Yeah,
That was always in the trailer. Always in the trailer.
It's a great shot, though.
It is. No, it is. It is. It's good. It's good. Not a big fan of the mask, but it's okay.
That's a good one.
It is a great ending, actually.
It is. Yeah, I was gonna say that too. I think I like that ending. You know, fucking Ronnie.
Then right into the music immediately. Fucking love it.
Yep, and they got it made, man. They got it made. God.
And so do we.
100%
2003 was
into
a
the
great
fucking
time.
into the fucking soundtrack, man. Fucking love it.
Yeah, a lot of movies had that. The horror slashers, a lot of it's rock.
fucking butt rock.
It fits. Fits perfectly.
So now, what do you guys want to say while we're still here? Because we've watched both movies, and we have drank all of our drinks that the audience has sent, so thank you, folks. I didn't become aquarium, Jeff. I guess I regained my tolerance last week in Florida, Nick.
You're welcome. Because of all the 151 they kept giving me that I gave you.
It was good. It cleared the throat. It burned.
I'm sure it did, man. Listen, I had to make sure we got back to the hotel. That was my main concern, and I did that. So that was
The only way I held on to reality was that pizza crust. I kept eating the front seat. I'm like, I'm not even hungry, but this pizza crust is keeping me in the
you were just
moment.
like, "Oh." Listen, man, we had an amazing
Ripping
time.
its hair.
We had an amazing time. It's going to happen again next year, so you know it'll be good. It'll be good.
We'll film the whole thing, folks. We'll get a little crew together.
Yeah, we'll get Josh to come with us. We'll make it a fucking Goonies weekend. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Well, I'm excited to go to the Goonies weekend.
Maybe Dion can join us too, and we'll really have some fucking fun.
Hey, don't threaten me with a good time.
We'll get you
I
some
will,
anime, Dion.
listen, Dion. That's the only way I will threaten you is always with a good time. Okay, only that way.
You will. I know you will.
Well, guys, is there anything else you want to say before we put this baby to bed?
Free AO.
This was the way to ring in Friday the 13th, 100%.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
Perfect
glad.
way to do it.
I'm glad we didn't do part 1 because, like, I love it, I respect it, but like, it's normal at this point. I'm glad we did part 6 and Freddy vs. Jason. Once again, Freddy vs. Jason, soft spot in my heart.
They were great choices to do for
Yep.
Friday the 13th.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was more than
Both
happy to
fantastic.
join in. Thanks so much for inviting me, guys. I really
Oh, dude,
appreciate it.
anytime.
Dude,
Can't wait to have you
Big
again.
fans of the show and all that. And how long? It was like 4 or 5 years ago. We did Temple of Doom on my channel.
Oh yeah.
That's how long it's been. So long, dude.
Has it been that long? Fuck.
I think so. Yeah, it's been
It might
quite
have
a
been
while.
longer.
Oh my god.
I thought it could have been
dude.
like 2017 maybe.
Was
Yeah,
it?
it was like 2018 or something like that.
Because
Oh,
I
when I
remember.
was still a noob.
I think when we did that, I was house sitting for a friend, but I
Yeah.
still did this live stream.
That was fun. The Temple. Hey, if you guys haven't heard it, I did it on my channel, the R-rated show. Jeff and Nick came over. We did Temple of Doom. That's what that night I learned that Nick was an Indian. I had no idea.
Wait, Nick's Indian?
What?
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought we
did you
started
know?
as a Samoan.
I watched him eat a turkey leg last weekend. I'm so conflicted. Nick, you lied.
I mean, it's still halal. It's fine. It's okay. It's turkey. It's not something else. By the way, I'm fucking joking. Calm down. Calm down.
But no, we had a lot of fun on that show, so that's available over at my channel. It's called the R-rated show. Easy to find. My logo looks just like this. Let me show you here. Like right there. Boom. You can't miss a giant R with a bloody on the ends of there. And
There you go.
come
Yeah.
over,
Yeah,
check
just
it out, see if you like it. You know, Nick's on a bunch of my shows.
Yeah, I just posted the link in our chat, so people, if you can go sign up, go subscribe to his stuff.
It's
I'm on a
also
lot
in the
of the
description
stuff.
of the video too.
It is. We've done a lot of interviews together with Felissa Rose, with Jim Wynorski. That was a fun
Oh,
one.
man.
Holy shit.
That was epic, man.
he saw the first movie I ever made, and he's like, "Ah, it wasn't that good." I'm like, "I edited it." He's like, "Ah, it's not
Yeah.
that bad."
Go listen to that show. You won't be disappointed because Nick
That was-
and I interviewed
was
Jim
fun.
the classic B- horror movie director Jim Wynorski. Chopping Mall, Swamp Thing, Return of Swamp Thing. He was in good spirits that night. We had him on for I think a little over an hour, and
Yeah, he was.
even though I train wrecked at the beginning of the interview, my first interview ever, by the way. But he had seen Nick's movie, so he gave, not knowing Nick was part of the production, shit all over his movie. It's fucking amazing.
He then he tried to backtrack. I'm just like, listen. I had to tell him. I was like, listen. I know it's shit. It's fine.
Yeah. He was, because I'm sure he felt bad and whatever. He stuck his foot in his mouth.
No. Like I said, I completely understand. Like he felt bad. I was like, but even then, I told him, I was like, listen. I know it's
Yeah.
shit. I did a shit job. It's fine.
We got him talking about Star Wars. We got him talking about Stormy
Oh, yeah.
Daniels. It was crazy, dude.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I think when we initially started, he said, "I'm only going to be on for 30 minutes." But we got him for a full
Yeah.
hour because we were just that good, you know.
Yeah, he told me before we did the interview, he's like, don't be boring, because I hate boring interviews. So I thought of some stupid fucking questions. We must have engaged him somehow. Anyway, it's a great show. I called it the best interview ever with Jim Wynorski.
Yeah.
Because it was so terrible. It was so terrible. It was cringe and so great at the same time. But yeah, check that out. Please go over, check out my channel. If you like it, sub and give it a whirl. I slowed down content a little bit lately, but all the stuff I put up there is good, strong content from the heart. So check it out.
Yeah, man, he makes a lot of good stuff. There is a video of that I shot that he put together of our trip to the camp that they shot Crystal, the first Friday 13th at. Go check that out. Give that a like, give that a comment so that more people can find that this weekend because it's a wonderful video. Josh put a lot of work into it, man. Make sure you guys go check that out.
Yeah, folks, definitely check it out. Darian2 and 7 sends in a $5. He says, "Happy birthday, Jeff. Have a good one in Vegas. Can you do buttons? Horse grills look like something you should see on Friday the 13th or in a nightmare."
Oh, Jesus
We
Christ.
can definitely do that. Let's drink
my
for the
God.
$5. I'm gonna straight from the bottle. Ugh. Ugh.
You're a brave man, sir. You're a brave man.
You guys, look at Hillary. She's fucking thrilled. Look how much fun she's having on our live stream tonight.
She looks like she's having the best time ever. Dan's over there dancing.
This is mine. This is mine.
Oh my God.
All right, Dion. Speaking of things that are yours, this is yours too.
Who are you? What are you doing here, and where are my horses?
This scene is not endorsed by Dion Green Foundation.
By the way, Dion, those are 2 white girls. Just so you know.
I mean, at least they got that going for them. Other than that,
Oh my god.
Wait, was that Sarah Jessica Parker?
really long face.
God,
Yay.
That was
God
an
damn
excerpt
it.
from And Just Like That on Max.
All right, folks. Well, thank you for joining us for Friday the 13th. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of drinks, so that was a good time. We'll do more of these. We'll try to start getting them in more regularly because you guys are here for it. We'll do some movies. We want to get the numbers up across the board. So spread the word about WCBS and clear your calendars when we go live because it's always a good time. If you want something physical from us here on the channel, go to shopwcbs.com or go to stealingsolo.com and get yourself a copy of the comic. Supplies are limited. I ship them out all the time, and they go international as well. So if you haven't had a chance to get the original edition with the action figure cover, well, stealingsolo.com is the only place to get it. But, Nick, anything else you want to say?
Yeah, and once again, if you guys want to rewatch this with the movie later on in the year, or 10 years or 5 years from now, make sure you are part of our Patreon or part of our YouTube membership program because that's the only way you'll get it. This will be turned off once this is over because YouTube hates to have live streams on here. I don't know why. Message them. That's their problem. But this will be on Patreon and on our membership program and on the other platforms as well. This will not be on YouTube no longer once this is over. So that's your, if you want to watch it again, those are your choices.
We'll give you until Friday the 13th is over, folks.
So what, 15 more minutes?
Yeah, but we're going to go now. So, folks, thank you for watching. Be smart, be safe, be cool, but always be excellent to each other.
Dot, dot.
Ah.